Konnichiwa, everybody. Konnichiwa. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone is having a good day today. Konnichiwa. Josuiji Shinri from HOLOSTARS English, Guild TEMPUS. Hello, hello. Alright. So, chat. Today, we're just gonna read super chats. So yeah. Give me just a minute. So the intent today is to get 100% caught up on every single super chat that's been sent out, including memberships. Speaking of which, oh my gosh, Monstro, thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you. Really appreciate it. If you received a membership, there we go. Gift membership by Monstro, please. I hope you enjoyed the channel badge and the emotes. Yes, so Sen, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. All right, so I have a question. Before we get started, is it possible to turn on like night mode, dark mode on Hololizer? Because I have no idea. It's very bright. It's like 100% brightness. It's like super bright. So it actually hurts my eyes a little bit. I don't know if it's possible or not. I don't see an option for it. That's the thing. If the option exists, I haven't found it. Yeah. I guess I meant like stick it on the side a little bit and then like read that way. Yeah, it absolutely is a flashbang. It really does feel like a flashbang. If you're on Chrome, you can find an extension. A little bit too late for that for now. Rip your eyes. It'll be all right. But yeah. If you would like to leave the stream on in the background, that is okay too. I realize that super chat reading streams might not be everyone's thing, but I just feel like I should go ahead and thank everyone properly. Sunglasses time. Who wears sunglasses indoors? I don't think I'm that cool. I'm not cool enough for sunglasses in the background or in bed or in my room. Indoors. That's the word. All right. Okay, so the only thing I need to make sure that I toss up is this text here, just so that everyone knows where it is from. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Background color, text. All right, so let us start. Let's see how big this one gets. Before the night. Oh, that's huge. Okay, we'll stick it down here. You know what? Let's stick it up here. There's like not much going. You know what? Nah, it's down here. I don't know where. We'll just stick it here. There. It'll be there. All right. So we're just gonna leave that there, and then as we go through, I'll change it. Even bigger. I guess if you're like scrolling through the VOD, you kind of want it to appear every now and then and just like have it there. So I guess we could stick it up in there. Yeah, even bigger. Do you want chat to is bigger? Like it just is like the bottom of the thing. There we go. That's big enough. Okay, we'll shrink it back down a little bit. All right. It blocks the outfit. Yeah, that's true. It does. So we can like stick. Oh, but then it blocks the koi. Here, we'll stick it down here like that. I guess that'll be a good compromise, like around there. Can we get much bigger? So big. All right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start reading the super chats. Back of the ponytail behind me. I don't know if I can layer it behind me right now. Let's see if it works. Now it has vanished. Here, we can stick it like there. I mean, like, if I wiggle around enough, you'll be able to read it, so I guess that works. All right. I think that's fine. All right. We're going to try to finish everything. All of it. I don't know how long this stream is going to go. I don't get that many super chats during the recent streams, so I don't think it'll take too long. Like 4 hours of just big thank yous, but we'll see. All right. We're going to work backwards because I don't remember when the last time we did a super chat reading was. So we're going to go all the way backwards. Sounds like a challenge. It basically is a challenge. It's can I thank all the super chats I've gotten since whenever I stopped. All right, chat. Here we go. So, for Before the Night. Wait, whoops. Thank you for the super chat. Keisha, thank you for the super chat. Rebecca C, thank you for the super chat. Cjo Crooks, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Cjo Crooks. Should I just read out like all the messages? I feel like the messages would be out of context. Cjo Cooks, thank you for the super chat. Vander Carmine, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Gui again, thank you again for the super chat. Tickles, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. And Blank, thank you for the super chat. The message is funny, read it out. Let's see. I just got on. Is there lore in the game? Not too much. We were playing Before the Night. The lore isn't really, there really isn't much except like there's a civilization behind a magical door that like, I don't know, like where animals exist, but like apparently the animals maintain only their forms because of the bleeding heart thing. We still don't really know much about that, but we'll figure that out later on. But yeah. Thank you everyone for all the super chats. So that was Before the Night. Okay, and then Night in the Woods. Because we have a lot of like night themed streams nowadays with games. All right. First one, Martabak Alman, thank you so much for the super chat. Blank, thank you for the super chat. Momi Mamomi, thank you for the super chat. Yunima, thank you for the super chat. Kawana Evelyn, thank you for the super chat. Oh, these are the yellow ones, the yellow hearts. It's raining yellow. Aww. Sen, thank you for the super chat. Glee, thank you for the super chat. Good morning, Shinri. Get spoiled because you're awesome. I'm VOD today. Have fun today. Hydrate and unshrimp. Take care of yourself, everyone. Thank you for spoiling him, Kois. Aww. Yes, make sure everyone hydrates and unshrimps. It's very easy. Like I find myself like very often shrimping without really paying attention to it. I think the only time that I've like wait, did I tell this story already? Like a while back, I was like super worried about like this one thing about like muscle pain and like strain, and like I find that my right shoulder ends up becoming like very sore, and especially when I play like in very intense games, like super focused, because the way that I kind of like play games is like I'm right-handed. Okay, wait, hold on. Like this is like a bit of contact. Well, not context. Okay, chat. I'm left-handed, right? But I'm right-handed when it comes to like the PC and keyboard. So I have like the regular like the setup with the left hand, the WASD, and then the right hand on the mouse, right? But here's the thing. Whenever I play, I like ever so gently lift my arm so my elbow isn't like directly pressed against the table. So I like lifted barely, but it's like a slight lift. That way it like gives me more mobility to like move my arm around and my wrist and everything. But the problem is like, because I so gently lift it using my shoulder over like a course of like an hour and a half or so, like my arm gets really, really sore. And I don't know why. Like I do that mostly because my hands, like, it makes it very easy to glide across the screen for like aiming and tracking stuff. But like, I don't know. Because like the last time I tried doing this, like the whole posture thing, I like pressed really hard down on my elbow, like on the table. I like planted down, and then that caused additional problems because I would like cut off circulation to the rest of my arm, and it was weird. Shoulder strains from holding it as an elevated position for an extended period of time. It's fatigue. Yeah, but it's like a very slight thing. Like I barely notice it. It's just kind of like lifting it just enough so that I can like wiggle it around. But yeah, I do end up like falling into that and getting a lot of like shoulder and back strain. Do you ever accidentally make your hand numb too? Not really. Like it's my fingers. It's my like pinky, ring, and middle finger. It's those three fingers that end up like losing sensation a little bit. I'm not sure why. It's very strange. Like it's those three fingers. Like my thumb and index finger are absolutely fine, but it's just those three last fingers on my left or my right hand that end up getting very cold. And I don't know why. I do the stretches like that popping right there. That's like me stretching. Like that. It's probably a pinched nerve. I hear pinched nerves are more painful. Yeah. There's a nerve in your elbow. Yeah, I think that's why. Like I try to keep it lifted up a little bit so that it doesn't like pinch down on the nerve. But yeah, I don't know. All right. No getting distracted though. All right. Black Sasaki, thank you for the super chat. Sammy Knapp, thank you for the super chat. C Rose, thank you for the super chat. Heck yes, Night in the Woods, one of my top five games of all time. I'm so happy you're giving it a try. Hope you have fun with May and all her adventures. I didn't realize Night in the Woods would be so like hashtag relatable in like a very heavy way. Oh my gosh. You ever crack your fingers? I do. Like I can just crack them right now. Like, can I do the rest? There. Like those are my fingers right now. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to pick up the rest of it. There's so many games I want to play, Chad. Not enough time though. Not enough time. Son the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Can't be streamed before bedtime. This game has a nice art style. I love the art. It's so good. Doctor, thank you for the super chat. Keisha, thank you for the super chat. Doctor, thank you for the super chat. Noelito, thank you for the super chat. Minion to the hissing boxing champion. Thank you for the super chat. By the way, if you travel along the top power lines, you might encounter things. Ooh, that's right. We found out that May can like travel up on those like power cables and like, what's the word? Trapeze? What was the thing here where you like travel across the thing? Like on a slack line, almost like a slack line, but not really. I forget what it's called. There's a very specific name for it. C Rose, thank you for the super chat. Siora, thank you for the super chat. Tightrope. Oh, that's right. It's just tight. It's called tightroping. Yeah. Vander Carmine, thank you for the super chat. Doctor, thank you for the super chat. Why you know Panda, thank you for the super chat. Dr. Yen, thank you for the super chat. Cozy Josie, thank you for the super chat. Gwenny Chico, thank you for the super chat. Bunny Mai Mai, thank you for the super chat. Dr. Professor, thank you for the super chat. Saz, thank you for the super chat. Watching you makes my workday so much better. Thank you. Man. Oh, Ninapedia, thank you so much for the super chat. Should never doubt it during your debut. You become my go-to bedtime story streamer, and it's always the horror game bonds. Thank you for helping me get to sleep. Oh, thank you. It means a lot. Thank you for the super chat, Ninapedia. Is it true, chat? Like, I've been told this a couple of times, but like I never really believed it. The whole like, oh, you can make like even horror games comfy. I've heard people like put on my horror game VODs as like background noise for like when they go to sleep. Like how, you know how like some people put on like white noise or like what, pink noise? I forget. There's like a different several colors of noises that they put on, or like PC fans and stuff. It does. Oh, I listen to the VODs when I go to sleep too. Okay, so here's some. You made Mortuary Assistant not spooky. I really love that game. I love it a lot. I can't wait for more updates. We're in the same time zone, but I'm lazy as hell. 8 a.m. Shinri to snooze is nice. Your voice has that quality. Make 4 games comfy. Ah, it's true, and they end up. Oh my goodness, the messages are flying. End up being more entertaining with you as the player/narrator. Ah, you are like rain sounds, always trending but better. That's actually a new one. I've not heard that one before. Like my voice being compared to the sound of rain. Antigone, thank you for the super chat. What do you call a fake koi fish? A decoy. Aww. That one is cute. I like that pun. I'm at work in the morning stream, so I usually watch right before bed and go to sleep with it on. I learn a lot more watching you play them than playing them myself. You're that good. Ooh, thank you. Thank you so much. I know I've heard a lot of people say that they put on my VODs in the background. Okay, so the question I guess I want to ask is like, because I don't know what it's like rewatching the VOD, so like all the TEMPUS boys, we actually have our accounts like subscribed to YouTube Premium. I think that's like the big benefit that we get as being HOLOSTAR talents. The company pays for YouTube Premium, so like that's the, you know, that's like the big thing, you know. It's what everyone wants, YouTube Premium, right? But like we get YouTube Premium on our accounts, so whenever we go back to watch the VODs, we don't actually get the ads. So my question is, like, do the ads like interrupt you guys? I've always wondered, like, if people are like listening to the videos for the sake of like ads or going to sleep. I worry that it's like an ad will suddenly pop out in the middle of the stream and then like startle someone, and I worry about that. Sometimes, yes, not too much though. I use ad block. I have an ad blocker. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. Sucked it up and got premium, got YouTube Premium. Not if you use ad block. Okay. I was worried about that. I know that like for other streaming platforms out there, they have like intermittent ads that like spread out throughout the hour. I think you can control it. You can control like when the ads come out, but like there is like a set time that you can like have ads pop out, and like especially if you're doing things like ASMR or like storytelling streams, to have an advertisement just pop out in the middle of that, it can be very disruptive and like, you know, startles you out of that little cozy environment. So I always worry a little bit. Sometimes we get the ads are too loud. Sometimes we get one at the beginning and once I got in the middle of the cutscene. Oh no, not in the middle. Leah, thank you so much for the super chat. Leah, thank you so much for the super chat. I usually won't play horror games, but through your streams, I'm learning about some really good games. So I'm thankful, truly thankful. Aww. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear it. Love making horror games more accessible to everyone. But yeah. Thank you for the super chat. Oh wait, we're getting distracted. Oh no. Okay, let's head back. Where we go? Alright, here we go. Ninapedia, thank you for the super chat. Super big meeting I've worked on for months went well, and I wanted to share the good vibes. That's right. Congratulations again, Ninapedia. Adri, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Shinri. Not usually lurk, but I wanted to say you're doing a great job, and your streams help my anxiety a lot. Thanks for the hard work. Aww. Thank you for the super chat. I'm glad to hear that. I hope I can continue to provide cozy and comforting vibes. Reminder, not a Zatsu. Yeah, this is not supposed to be a Zatsu. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get back. Poemi, thank you for the super chat. Dry Martinis, thank you for the Akasupa. Just turned in to see we're at a bush party. Cheers. You always show us a good time, Shinri. Thank you. And Zayev, thank you for the super chat. Take care of yourself. Thank you for the stream as always. Do we need a tangent counter? Oh my gosh, I think we should, just in case. Let's see if we might as well. Let me save this real quick. Small Haru, thank you for the super chat. Just want to let you know your last super chat reading ended with Mad Father. Hope that helps. Oh no. How long ago was Madfather? I don't remember. Hang on. Tangents counter so far is 2. Hang on. Let me add a background to this too, so it's easier to read. And then this one we will put down here. Like that. Oh, that was a long time ago. Oh no, this might take a while. This might take a while. Hang on, let me see. Wait, I should label my sources again. Hang on, tangent counter, and this one is Superchat Reading. There we go. And this way I can go ahead and update the one behind me. A month ago, oh my gosh. I had quite a few streams. I think I stream like 10 times a week every single week. So it adds up a lot. Alright, the next one is Palmali Part 3, I believe. And then we'll work our way backwards. So this one is the one that's titled to Yul-chan, but like it has a picture of the Pochong on there. And we got to see the Kunti-chan. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Nemuri, thank you for the super chat. Not a fan of horror things, but I love watching your horror VOD/live games as background sound while doing another all-nighter. Works as usual. Good luck with the game and have fun. Thank you, thank you. Zaya, thank you for the super chat. Glad to catch a stream live after a little time away. Nice. Why pretty, right? Chat, seriously, if scary, if entity, if spirit, why pretty? And then Peach Domestos, thank you for the super chat. Danta, thank you for the super chat. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Lumiere, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Tea Time, thank you for the super chat. Upon horror games with Shinri, it's a great way to spend my lunch break on a busy Monday. Right? If scary, why sound so pretty, right? Okay, first of all, I just want to say real quick, Kunti-chan, I know you are like a powerful spirit and entity, but we can also ASMR at a distance too. We can we can also ASMR at a distance. You know, I'm going to go ahead and like take this tangent because I just need to say we can ASMR at a distance just because, you know, just because Kunti-chan can like do the whole like, oh, if she sounds very close to you, she's far away, or if she sounds very far away, then like she's close. Oh yeah, well, like I'm like super far away from a lot of people, but I sound pretty close. See, I can do that too. You're not special. I mean, like I have a phone. I can do that with the phone too. I think the phone is actually probably spookier. Okay, not spookier, but like it startles more. Okay, this is why I have my phone on silent and I only have vibrate on instead of like the loud noises. Kunti-chan is a VTuber. Right? We have something in common, yeah. It's not time to simp over spooky ladies. I get it though, trust me. Okay. No distractions. Shinri's down bad, like how his internet is down bad. I do need to get that fixed at some point. It's just really, man. There's Kunti-chan VTuber? I'm sure there is. I've seen VTubers of like a lot. Like, whole bunch of VTubers. Almost anything. Like, you can pick anything you want to be and then just like create like content on the internet. I think that's really cool. I really enjoy how like, oh shoot, wait, I guess that technically counts, man. Okay, but like you can go ahead and like pick any creature you want to be. Like you can even pick like an old OC that you had, you know, a long time ago, and then play that. And I don't know, I think it's really great because it opens up content creation to a lot of people who are like worried about like, you know, identity issues and like revealing their true faces online. You can go ahead and like, I don't know, be cool. And I think that's really cool because it opens up a lot of different avenues for people. Shouldn't this be Kunti Nechan right now? I don't think you like the Ghost and Phasmophobia except for the one that sings. Hey, if they have good voices, I mean, okay, no more. Let's see. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Tea Time, thank you for the super chat. Acute, thank you for the super chat. Acute, thank you for the second super chat. Honey, thank you for the super chat. Yenwei, thank you for the super chat. Yenwei again, thank you for the super chat. Devotion, ooh. I've heard a little bit about that. I haven't actually seen anyone playing it. I don't know if I have permissions for it. I'll have to go double check, but let me go put that down somewhere. Do I have? Oh, I do. Okay. Give me just a minute. Will be hard since it's banned. Is it banned? Probably hard to get permissions for it. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean banned? Ooh. Devotion is good, but not so good. Oh, it's good, but has some problems. Okay. I'll go double check. What's it? Manachan will tell me if it's okay or not in the end anyway. Alia, Alias Liston, thank you so much for this super chat. Not that other streamers don't give respect, but there's a level of thoughtfulness when you play games that's very appreciated. Quasar, your brand, but if you were an Animal Crossing character, bear, gator-shaped dragon? This is like, oh, thank you for the super chat again. Thank you. But, what is it? If I had to pick like my favorite Animal Crossing character, it would actually be this is actually based off of like my personal, hang on, let me see. Animal Crossing. It is a squirrel. But specifically the black and white squirrel, Tasha. I like Tasha is like my favorite Animal Crossing villager. Like I love her vibes. Her vibes are great. And she has like the same the same catchphrase. Like nice. Like that, like I really like I like Tasha a lot. Tasha's like my favorite. Like the inside of her house is like raining. Come on. Like how could you not like that? It's amazing, the vibes inside Tasha's house. When you're talking about how squirrels are terrifying, yeah, squirrels are terrifying, but like they're only terrifying in the sense of like it's hard to track like with your eyes. And like okay, so like if you're outside, right, and you're just kind of like wandering around and you see a squirrel at a distance, it's, oh my god, that's right, it's another tangent. Okay. There we go. Okay. If you're outside and you're like looking at squirrels from a distance, it's easy to track, right? Because a squirrel could travel like, what is it, like 20 meters? And then like maybe 3 seconds, right? And then you can see them, but your eyes can track. It's easy peasy, right? But here's the question. Here's the thing. The difficult part is when the squirrel is close to you, they can like zoom past you so fast that you can't tell where they are, you know? And like that's what scares me. The thing is, like, if you see a squirrel, right, and it's like zipping around, you can like follow it with your eyes, right? And then suddenly it like runs past you, behind you, and then like you turn around, but it's too late. It's already up on your back. And it's like flying through the air, you know, like that's what is like scary, right? And here's the thing, like imagine like Attack on Titan, right? And you know how like Titans are like really big and like they're kind of slow-ish. You know, like when they like swing their arms around, they kind of like swing, but it's like it's slow, right? But like here's the thing: imagine the squirrels are like the people, and they have like the omnidirectional movement gear, and then like they're flying around you. Like that's how fast they are. Like they could go from like the top of a tree down to the ground on your leg, up on back of your neck in like a split second, and you won't even have time to register it because of how fast they are. And that's what terrifies me about squirrels. You know, actually, it's not just squirrels; it's squirrels that are like the most popular ones, right? But anything that's small and moves really fast, like for example, like cockroaches. I don't think cockroaches are very scary, right? Levi, right? Squirrels probably have their own version of Levi doing like spins and tricks and stuff, like flying around through the air. Okay, like that's what I'm thinking about. But like think about cockroaches, right? Like cockroaches on the ground are fine, but it's because they move fast that's spooky, right? Like you don't know where it's gonna go or like how fast it's gonna go, right? Especially the ones with the wings, because then you like if it's a ground-based cockroach, right? Like a hissing or not a hissing one, like a non-hissing cockroach, right? Like they're super fast, right? But like you can kind of assume, all right, they're gonna be like running really fast, but they're like limited to a plane of movement, right? It's like an X and Y axis, right? They can't go up and down the Z axis, right? But then you add in the wings and now they can suddenly fly on the Z axis. It's really difficult to keep track of them and like prepare. Squirrels already do that by default, right? That's why I don't like them. Has a squirrel attacked Shinri before? No, I'm just saying, right? Okay, fine. Tangent 6. But like that's what I'm saying, chat. Like that's why I'm scared. It's the fact that I can't track them. Okay, if I can keep them at a distance, right, like mid-range, like mid-level engagement range, like let's say the same range that like Ashe in Overwatch engages, right? Like McCree is long range, I would say, and then like Ashe is mid range, and then like Bastion's pretty close range, you know, and then you have like Roadhog and like Reinhardt with like very short range, right? But like at the same distance, like if you were the same size as Ashe, right, and like you were like tracking the squirrel at that range, you know, it'd be fine. It'd be pretty easy. We're talking maybe like 18 meters, you know, like that is pretty easy to see. No, it's not another tangent. That's the same tangent, right? If I could keep squirrels away like 15 meters at least at a distance, right, then like it's easy to track them. At least I can like keep my eyes on them, you know? Okay, fine. I was just giving an example of like the distances. It's the same tangent. It's definitely 7. Okay, fine. Let's see. Blank, thank you for the super chat. And Joe Feather, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. All right, that is all for Pamali. Do we need a timer next to the tangent counter? It's like the total time since the last tangent. 6.5. I mean, it's still technically the same. It was the same thing about like squirrels being at ranged, like ranged squirrels. There we go. Adri, thank you so much for the super chat. Opposite/adjacent. I'm not sure. I do not understand. But thank you for the super chat, Adri. Thank you. Tangents that are like adjacent tangents versus opposite tangents. Oh, it's a math. Oh, I see. Thank you for the super chat and the math joke. Thank you. All right, next one is Slime Rancher 2. Slime Rancher 2. There we go. Pio, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm glad to watch your stream live today. Thank you always. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat too. All right, Slime Rancher 2. Oh, this one's a little bit chunkier. This one shouldn't take too long though. Deborah, thank you for the super chat. Hi Shinri, just wanted to say I have absorbed your goyim. When thinking, habit last Friday almost went in front of a patient while thinking about how to explain stuff to them. Fish behavior. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. Thank you so much for the super chat, Deborah. I'm not sure where I picked that up. It wasn't the thing that I used to do, but nowadays I just kind of do it naturally. Like, just whenever I don't know. Like I don't know when it popped up. I think it just became a thing that I like did as I streamed a bit more, and I don't know why. I'm secretly part fish. It's spreading. Tijia? I'm still not sure entirely how to pronounce the name. Tijia. Thank you for the super chat. Hello, Shinri. Finally, not a VOD game today. Also, good luck on searching for the new area. And we were successful and able to get the new area. Yeah. I want 1 hour of Shinri's Pop Pop. 1 hour? 1 hour. Could I do 1 hour? I don't know. As a live stream or like as a video? Okay. One hour. Either as a live stream. Chat looped up just 20 minutes. I worry that like after maybe like 10 minutes of it, I'll do it. I'll lose it. Just loop yourself doing it for an hour. I think looping it is like, I feel like looping it would be too difficult, or not. Sorry, not difficult. It'd be almost like cheating. I feel like if I were to do an hour, I would have to do like a full hour of like the. But then like it gets difficult because I lose. Oh my goodness, that's right. Because like I feel like it'd be a lot of fun to do, but if I just go like, would it please you to hurt yourself? I don't know if it would hurt myself. Like I don't know. Wait, let me see. An hour of that though. After an hour you'd be frothing at the mouth. I would have to take breaks here and there. Oh, this reminds me. There was like a VTuber that I saw. I don't know. I forget what her name was. She was a Japanese VTuber. And the specific video that I remember watching was her imitating a cicada for like 24 hours, I think. Like the entire time she was just like me, like the entire time for the whole, like as a just like imitating a cicada, and like it wasn't looped, it wasn't like anything pre-recorded. It would just kind of like going on like me, and it like it was unique, like little buzzes all the time, and it was, you could tell that it was like a person because like they would like stop and like cough or like snuff and sneeze every now and then, or like stop to like take a pause and drink a water, but they'd just be like me, and like the whole time, and then they would like change it up and go like, instead of being like me, it would be like me, something like that. And I remember it being a big thing because like no one would ever like believe that they were like making the entire stream just like non-stop. I think it was like several hours. It was like in pretty big like dedication there. Arkeo, thank you so much for the super chat. I have super money for now, reclaiming ocean temples in Minecraft. Meanwhile, Church is making a temple of your pics on the surface. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. It sounds painful. I wonder. I think you can figure that out. I think if you just go to YouTube, I'm sure there's a video of it because it was pretty wild. A little bit like it was a spectacle enough that I remember like a lot of people finding out about it. But yeah, how do you stay sane? I don't know. Like I feel like I would get bored. If you pace yourself, I think you could do it. You should do a karaoke, but instead of singing, you do pops. Wait. I don't know if I'd do that. I don't know if it'd be loud enough to like hear all the songs if I sang it. You found it? Nice. Yeah, I knew it. It was like popular enough that you can search for it pretty easily. An archived pop stream. Maybe I'll write it down. Karaoke but pops. Let's see. All right, there we go. Okay. Super chats. Zama-sama, thank you for the super chat. Zama-sama, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Lemonade, thank you for the super chat. Ugly, thank you for the super chat. Sun the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Zen, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. You're awesome too. Ah, thank you. And Gui, thank you for 2 additional more super chats. Sen, thank you for the super chat. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Foxyberry, thank you for the super chat. Just finished playing my own save for Slime Rancher 2. Now I'm in bed enjoying the comfy vibes and seeing you gush over the cutie slimes. I hope everyone's been able to like play Slime Rancher 2. It's very cute. I want to know when the upgrades are coming or the updates are coming. I want the bees. I want the bees in my game chat. I really need the bees. I think Slime Rancher is really fun, but like when it comes to like ranch management, you just really need to have a lot of like automation to like help take care of a lot of it. There's bee in Slime Rancher. Yeah, there are. They're not like bees. They're like drones. In Slime Rancher 1, each region of your base, your little ranch, you can have like up to 2, and what they do is they like you water them up. CF Asura, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Is that Tangent 10? Isn't it still? It's technically still Slime Rancher. Like it's on tangent, or it's not. It's on point. Okay, fine. I don't think it's technically. Wait here. I'm gonna go 0.5. I don't think it's really a tangent. I think it's like because we're still talking about Slime Rancher, right? I didn't know they had bees. Yeah, if you type in like Slime Rancher 1, like bee drone or bee worker, you'll see it, and they're very cute. But they don't have it in Slime Rancher 2, so like I want those to be implemented. All right, next one. Best advice I got. Oh, Gui, thank you for the super chat. Best advice I've got is to work on your loving yourself first. Just like an oxygen mask. If you love yourself first, then things fall into place. I know you'll find someone if you want it. You don't give up on your VTuber dream. Aw, thank you. Sleepy, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Dad Kamara, thank you for the super chat. In the same way that I put other people before myself, if you start dating, please be wary of people who take advantage of that trait. Had a very toxic ex and would hate for you to end up in a similar situation. Oh yeah, I remember this conversation that we had a while back during the Slime Rancher stuff. But yeah. Thank you for the super chat. The bee drones look cute, right? They smile. If you water them, or if you water the flower, they smile. It's very, very cute. Bianca, thank you for the super chat. The random one, thank you for the super chat. Yuka, thank you for the super chat. Yuka, thank you for the super chat. Jedo Tanku, thank you for the super chat. Astra Amarsha, thank you for the super chat. Jedo, thank you for the super chat again. Unima, thank you for the super chat. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Yuka, thank you for the super chat. Wings of Hope 2, thank you for the super chat. Tori M, thank you for the super chat. Yuka, thank you for the super chat again. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Kawane, Evelyn, thank you so much for the super chat. Yuka, thank you for the super chat. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Casey, thank you for the super chat. And Sentianti, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. And that covers all of Slime Rancher 2. Alright, let's see. I think I fell asleep in that stream. Oh yeah, I feel that a lot of my streams end up making people fall asleep, so... I am sipping coffee today and doing my best not to accidentally spill the cup. Signalis Part 4. There we go. I think this is the one where we finished the game and then like we didn't get to all the endings, but we tried to like look for clues on some of the endings. Ginny T, hello, thank you so much for the super chat. Today is my birthday. Thank you for the stream. I am very happy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you for spending some of your day or some of your hours here on my channel during your birthday. Thank you. And happy birthday again. Alright, Signalis. Gui, thank you for the super chat. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Here's to the best dad in Kill Tempest. You're awesome. Thank you, thank you. Mr. V, thank you for the super chat. Sijo, thank you for the super chat. Have a good stream, Shinri and Koi's. Work beckons. I hope you had a wonderful time at work. Toasty Waffles, thank you so much for the super chat. Unfortunately, I have to head back to work, but I wanted you to know that how much I enjoyed your streams. Thank you for putting a smile on my face today. Aw, thank you for the super chat, and thank you for the kind words. Nope, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for helping me with my insomnia these few weeks. Your horror streams have actually helped me improve my work productivity. Ooh, love to hear that. Glad to hear that, glad to hear. Thank you again for the super chat. I feel like it's one of those things where like I had a friend who would like get like very, very productive only when they were listening to like true crime documentaries, and like especially the ones that were specifically about murders. And it was like not just like a regular murder, but it was like the murders of like, oh, this person went hiking and they didn't have any friends, or they didn't tell anyone about them, and then they went missing. No one knew where they were for like 3 months until the body was found and things like that. Like by the time they reported it to the police, it was too late. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, chat. Oh my god. There we go. But right, like we can relate to that too. Yeah, I don't know why. It's something about it. Like every now and then, because here's the thing, chat. Like whenever I listen to, okay, I don't really listen to true crime like podcasts. What I end up doing is like I watch like cult videos on Netflix, like videos about like, oh, here's this one cult that lives in this like super rural town in like I don't know, like Ohio or whatever, like Idaho, some like you know, it's not country, state, some state that you wouldn't really think about, right? Like, oh, there's this, you know, this cult in Montana, right? And you're like, what happens in Montana? I don't know, apparently like wild stuff there. But like it would be you would just listen to it and you would just watch it, and like at any point I can go ahead and like be distracted and like go back to my work, but then like something will happen, like there'll be like a musical stinger and I'll pay attention back to it and be like, oh, what's going on there, right? And like at any point there's always something like really weird or like scary happening, or something just eerie and unnerving, right? And I just love that kind of stuff. Why is it always Ohio, right? I suggest some. I don't think I can I name them a few? I feel like the last one that I watched was something sweet, stay sweet, or like that. I forget. It was like this one, like almost like a religious cult that happened where like the people took them to like this weird outpost in the middle of like the desert, and then like they made sure that none of the people who lived there were able to like read outside information or like get like news or like internet connection from the outside. And then yeah, it's very wild. I don't know, like I feel like at that point, okay, here's the thing though, if at some point you are with someone and they're like, okay, the only person who you can talk to and like get information from is me, you cannot get information from anyone else, you're not allowed to read books, you're not allowed to get magazines, watch television for anything, right? Like you just like all of that stuff, you know, then that's a big red flag, because you're like, whoa, like why are they controlling that information so much? On Netflix, Stay Sweet, Pray and Obey. Yeah, that's the one. Like it's Keep Sweet. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, like I don't know, like I didn't pay entirely like a complete like 100% attention to it, but I did like take a peek into it every now and then, just like tuning in. But like at every single moment, okay, fine, go to 12. Oh my god. But like every moment that you would tune in, there'd be something else going on, and you'd be like, wow, that's wild. And like the scary thing is, I think like just thinking about like how easy it is to take someone who is in a vulnerable situation, maybe one that's they're not like fully aware what's going on, right? And they like kind of rely upon you and they trust you, but you're able to take advantage of that so easily to the point where so many people would, you know, give up their, you know, life savings and move into this weird place too, right? Yeah, that was wild. Oh my goodness. It's like really freaky. just like, if that's happening there, you know, how does it happen to like everybody else, you know? Like, how many more like cults or like these crazy things that are going on that we don't know, that are not documented about, right? Like that's the kind of stuff I'd like to do. And I have it in the background that I just never pay attention to it, but like going back to the main point at some point. I figure that like maybe that's what my horror streams are like. We're playing something with like lots of blood, lots of gore, and like people dying here and there, and then it's like, oh, but it's cozy, it's comfy. I like to have it in the background. Oh, and like there's another one. The crimes of my mother, our mother, father, I forget. This one with like this guy who like runs a gynecology store, or not store, like a gynecology. What was it? It's like a medical thing. Sins of our mother. It was that one. Then there's another one. Dog Street, thank you so much for the super chat. Yo, homie, wanna play me in shogi? I don't know what shogi is, but thank you for the super chat. Our Father. Oh yeah, okay, so there are two different ones. Sins of Our Mother and Our Father are different ones. But like, yeah, oh yeah, it was a fertility clinic. Yeah, that one. Artificial insemination. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, fine, we'll add it. But like, I saw that one and thought to myself, like, what on earth? What is happening here, right? And I know they had an actor, they had like a reenactment. They didn't have the actual guy there. It was just actors playing the part, but like listening to them say the dialogue that was recorded on the phones, like, oh my gosh, like how can a person live like that, you know, knowing what they did? How could you live like that and like continue doing that for like years? Oh my gosh, it was awful. Yeah, absolutely eerie. Like, oh my goodness. But yeah, like that's the kind of stuff that I like to watch. I mean, I don't like to watch. I watch it out of like morbid curiosity. I have it as like background noise, but like it's really eerie, very, very eerie. Oh, that's right, super chats. Son the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Ishbane, thank you for the super chat. You can pick up ammo with the full inventory. Elster will automatically use it to reload a matching gun and leave the rest for later. Ooh, I forgot about that mechanic. Yuka, thank you for the super chat. Yuka, thank you for the super chat. And Arbella, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Ending still hits like a ton of bricks. And I've seen it before. I think the ending of Signalis was sad, but I think the thing that really like stuck to me was just like that bond between those two. I don't know, like there's something about like Signalis that like really stuck out. I just want to like keep thinking about it every now and then. 14? No, this is about Signalis and the ending of Signalis. So the promise, yeah. Oh, and like a few more things. Speaking about Signalis, right? There's a few things, okay? Like for example, remember in that one scene where Issa was being like almost hunted by Adler, right? That one scene where, okay, fine, you know what? I want to add this on there, but because this is important, right? There's like in that one scene where Issa is being hunted by Adler, and then Adler's like, oh, you know, the commander's not taking anyone, but I can be of assistance to you, right? And then like that little altercation appears, right? And then it appears, and like briefly, very briefly, a couple of things like flash, right? One of them says, none of us are here by choice. None of us are here by choice. Guess why, Chad? Because they were all created. They were all made up to play a part in this world that Ariane had created. They say none of us are here by choice. What we think is they were all put into the mines by choice, that they were forced to go there, because in that scene, it almost sounds like Issa's talking about Erica, you know, like Erica as a Gestalt worker was sent to the mines. In the same way that Star Replicas was like, hey, all the Gestalts were sent to the mines. If you're looking for, you know, Alina, then she's probably going to be down there, right? so we figured, you know, like maybe that's what they're talking about. Maybe they're saying none of us are here by choice because they were forced to. But no, it's actually deeper than that. It runs even further because it's none of us are here by choice in the sense that we are all essentially just figments of an imagination that are created for this world. And the whole point of the world is to get Elster to wake up. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Oh, and one more thing, right? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. But no, like, it all makes sense, you know? Like, the reason why Issa was there, the reason why Erica was there, the reason why all of the characters were there, none of them, like, actually existed. You know, this is the reason why Commander Falk ended up becoming very distraught and, like, almost corrupted when she went out past the gate and then learned of what was really going on, right? And the realization that, like, no one there, like, they're how do I say this? They're, like, aware that something is not right. And it's only Issa, Alina, and Adler, Commander Falk, and, like, one more person. I think one of the Colibris understands, like, that something is not right, that the world isn't really the world, you know? And I feel like that's the way that it teases these little bits and pieces to you. I just love that. I just love the game. It's so good. Oh my God. Oh, it's so good. I can't help it. Okay. What did you make of the secret ending? Without spoiling it, because we haven't seen it on stream, just in case people have not seen the secret ending yet, I won't say anything, but I believe it's a very good way to wrap up exactly who has created the world. It's a very good way to say, like, hey, by the way, this world still isn't real. It is created by one person. And at the center of it all is effectively the creator of that universe, creator of that world, and it's Ariane. And we get that very clear image of that flower that we saw earlier at the very beginning in the very first sequence, the very first 3D sequence of the game. Wings of Hope, thank you for the super chat. 10-hour endurance stream, Ikuzo. I don't think I have that many super chats, to be honest. I think this is like a good balance, going back and forth. You loving the game makes them more interesting. I just want to, like, learn more about the game. But yeah, anyways, I don't want to, like, go too far about that. All right, let's see. Signalus is done, so let's switch over to what's the next stream? The next game stream. Wait a minute. So the next stream is Josuiji. I've connected the dots. Shinri. Thank you for the super chat, Adria. Thank you. Isn't it part 3? Oh, no, this is part 4, the one that we finished. Because part 3 ended a little bit short. But yeah. Okay, so the next stream is the next stream is a Zatsudan stream, but I feel like I've caught most of the super chats during the Zatsudan. So I think we'll go and pass the Zatsudan one and go for the ones that I missed during the gameplay. Alias listed, thank you for the super chat. Your tangents are always fun to hear, but I wanted to know, if you were an Animal Crossing villager, what kind of animal would you be? I think it'd still be a squirrel. I like the design, the overall shape, and the tail of the squirrel, I think, is really cute. Like, for example, like, I think, like, the wolves and the foxes are, like, very sharp. I like them, but they're too sharp, you know? The other animals are, like, all right, I suppose, but I just like the squirrel. I feel like, in terms of, like, the silhouette of a sharp, or the silhouette of the squirrel, I think is, like, a very nice, like shape. Scared of squirrels. Okay, it's not scared of squirrels, it's scared of the squirrel's abilities and powers, right? That's what I'm scared about. That's how I feel about bunnies and sheep, right? They're just like friend shaped. I do want to say some of the like, I don't know, like who was the fox? Was it fox? I forget. It's a pink and orange fox that I had on my island. I just remember like she was very sharp and had very pointy. And like while it was really cool, I figured that it was like, I don't know, the design was too like pointy, much too pointy. It was more like spiky than anything, you know? I don't remember. Was it Freya? Let me see. Let me Google that. Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, it is her. It is her. Yeah, it is Freya. But see, look. Okay, I was misremembering the orange part. Oh, it's her eyes are kind of like yellowish. Okay, yeah. Like, do you see how sharp those ears are and how pointy those ears are? And like the little tufts on her cheek, like very, very, very pointy, very sharp. And I didn't like the sharpness of the wolves, fox. I don't know, one of those. But yeah, it's very, very sharp, and I did not like the sharpness. Is it 15? Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. So I figure we're going to skip the super chats during the Zatsudans, because I think I did a pretty good job of catching most of the super chats during the Zatsudans, because I'm like constantly staring at the chat. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next game stream, because I usually like try to adjust them, but then like I miss. But yeah. All right. Next one is, where is Signals Part 3. There we go. Nice. All right, this one's a little bit shorter because I think the stream kept going down. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Time for work. Reminding you that you're amazing and deserve to celebrate your accomplishments. Take care, everyone. Make sure to hold fins tightly with Shinri so that you don't get lost as you go through Signalis. Have fun. Aww. Thank you. And Zayev, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you. Malmoros, thank you for the super chat. And Alice, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Aha, that one was short. Easy peasy. Minecraft. Alright, next one is Minecraft super chats. Alright, let's go. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Jeno, thank you for the super chat. Zama-sama, thank you for the super chat. Senshiandi, thank you for the super chat. Jay Reyes, thank you for the super chat. Zayev, thank you for the super chat. Amiibo Fund. Oh, that's right. We were talking about Super Smash Brothers, right? How I wanted to like unlock a whole bunch of characters. Is that still the best way to like unlock characters? Just like let the amiibos fight each other, and then like, well, like have CPUs do that? Is that still the fastest way? If it is, I might just go ahead and like leave it on the background. You should just buy Pyra and Mithra and be done with it. I don't know when the next time the boys will be playing Super Smash Bros. Will be, and I worry that like the lag, is it? I believe so. Guess so. No, you just give your account to your nephew. Okay, fine. It's 16. But I really don't know when the next time the boys will be playing Smash Bros. Is. It was more of like one of those like very spur of the moment things. I guess the only, okay, like let me tell you a little bit about this. The way that we like schedule these collabs, we don't actually have like an actual schedule. Whenever like the Tempest boys and I get together, it's not like hey, here's a month, so like we're gonna go schedule these collabs on these days and this and that. A lot of it's just kind of ended up to be like, whenever someone is free, like, hey, do you guys want to like do a collab or this and that? And it's basically just whenever the talents, it doesn't matter how many, are up for it, and then they schedule a collab and they just kind of go for that. So we don't have like a quota or like a required number of collabs that we gotta do. We just kind of go like hang out if Magni says you're playing Fortnite, then you're playing Fortnite. I think the big thing about that is, I think I mentioned this a little bit a while back. It's a lot easier for me to just kind of join like a pick up and play kind of game. So like Valorant or Overwatch or Fortnite, something that I can just kind of like hop in and just be like, hey, let me play a few games with you and then call it for the day, you know? That kind of stuff. And I think that's really... Wait, what? There's spam? I don't see it, chat. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, chat. I cannot bonk because I cannot see. I apologize. Oh no. I will have to, if I can bonk it, I will bonk it later. But yes. So like, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like when it comes to like scheduling a collab, I think, how would I say this? It's a lot of, maybe it's like my issue, you know? Maybe it's like a thing for me, because I feel like there has to be some kind of a obligation, like a standard of quality, I guess. Like I put that like burden on myself, and I'm like, all right, well, if we do a collab, it's got to be good for everyone, it's got to be fun for everyone, and I hope everyone enjoys it, this and that. And then I worry like, oh, is it not fun enough? Is it going to be interesting? And like, will the viewers like it, or and all that stuff, you know? Like that's why I worry, and I put too much pressure on myself when it comes to collabs. So Bobby Boobebo, thank you so much for joining the Quillette. Welcome. Is it 17? Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. We'll do 17. But yeah, that's kind of why, like, I don't really, I haven't been doing too many collabs. It's a lot easier for me if I just go ahead and like, let the other boys handle it, and then like hop into the other boys and then just, you know, play a few pickup games here and there. Speaking of which, like, it takes me a lot of effort to like not want to just randomly stream Fortnite, mostly because I don't know if it's going to be a good game to stream. I'm not that good at Fortnite. I have fun with it, but I'm not that good at it, which is why I worry. But like, I don't know, like at some point I also want to be like, hey, I want to play a game, but like just solo and like turn my brain off. And I don't want people to like hop into collabs, you know, like just the solo stuff. Magni streams it a lot, seems to be fine. But Magni's got that like charm to it. He's got like that, I was gonna say a word. I probably shouldn't say that word because it does not describe Magni in that way. But Magni has like a very nice style to it, you know. That makes the style that Magni streams in, and the style that like Bettel streams in is like, it makes everything entertaining. He's got that. It's some kind of an energy. It is definitely a kind of an energy. The hammer slam will always make me see you as a pro gamer. No, that was just a lucky one. Fortnite streams are always fun to watch. I may try that. He's got the Riz. Okay, so the word I was gonna say was juicy. But like in terms of like content, you know, like any moment in Magni's like Fortnite stream, you can go ahead and clip it. You know, because like it's just packed with content, you know. Same thing with Bettel. Any single moment, right? You can take it out of context and it's like a fun clip. It's really fun to watch. Like there's just so much about it. Yeah, okay, so that's the word. I want to use the word juicy to describe it because, you know, it's like packed with like content, like clippable moments, you know? Like that's what I'm saying. The word juicy got me acting up, not gonna lie. I don't know what other word would be like. What other word would be like? Just call him sweaty. You know, because like sweaty is often used for like when you're like getting really, really like into the game and you're like being thirsty, like trying to go for all the kills, right? That kind of stuff, right? I meant it as a descriptor of like his content. Crunchy, spicy, no. Sweatle, clippable. Yeah, I guess just in a big, broad sense, it is very clippable. He's got swag. Theatrical. I think so. They have like the energy about them. But like, I know for me, like when it comes to like Fortnite, it'll be like very brief moments of like, oh, look at Shinri like headshot this person from a mile away and then like immediately die, you know? So like, I think it works for those guys. I'm not sure if it works for me, you know? Then again, to be fair, I have not done many like Fortnite streams, so maybe I'll think about it. I'll take a look and see, like, maybe I'll do one. But a couple of things, it's like, hey, great, thank you for the super chat. Shinri, you're very distracted, aren't you? Just a little bit. Only a little bit, though. There's just so many things to talk about. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. 1 mile headshot being a bit generous. I don't know what the distance is for like the Fortnite maps. How big is the Fortnite maps, though? We'll see. We'll see. All right, back to super chats again. Amiibo, let's see. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Sen, thank you for the super chat. Kanoman, thank you so much for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Nova Quinn, thank you for the magenta super chat. Thank you, thank you. Hey Shinri, just wanted to say I will love watching you and your streams. Usually have your VODs in the background and I probably watch them all 2 to 3 times. Excited to see more of your vids in the future. Thank you, thank you. Fortnite streams are a good excuse to be chuny. I don't know if I could be chuny. I still don't know. Like, I could try, but I feel like it would just come across as cringe. But like, not the good kind of cringe, the bad kind of cringe. Angie, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you, thank you. Nekuro Toma channel, thank you so much for the super chat. Joyous, thank you so much for the super chat. Church of Shinri's Pecs, thank you for the super chat. Your living situation not allowing you to do karaoke streams reminds me of how at the start Ina was so shy about singing made her family leave the house when she did her first karaoke stream. I remember this one. Maybe I will have to kick my housemates out. Embrace the cringe. That's right. It's what was the thing that goes on like on Twitter? I saw it was like don't kill the part of you that is cringe, but kill the part of you that cringes so that you can be cringe but free or something like that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Wangywangy.exe, thank you for the super chat. And Arnulfo Mendez, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. I am cringe, but I am free. maybe in the future, chat, baby. I worry how cringe I can. I've like never, like I've not had a moment of like, you know, screaming like doctor, but like turn off my pain inhibitors, like turn off my cringe inhibitors. Like I've never had like that moment, you know. It's from Metal Gear where like the guy's like about to go into a fight and then like he's like, doctor, turn off my pain inhibitors, and like because he wants to feel the pain and the pain makes him feel alive, you know, like it's not, but like turn off my cringe inhibitors, and then like I just become full cringe. Maybe in the future, I don't know. It's I'm afraid. Cringe makes me feel alive. All right, next one is more. It's not, I cannot type because I have my the iPhone like right in front of my face. Slime Rancher 2. There we go. Metal Gear Series 3 when? I wonder if I could play all the Metal Gear games. Could I? Do we have permissions for those? I don't know if we have permissions for those. I wish we could. Alright. Slime Rancher. This is the first time when we try to get find the new area, and then we got lost, and then we like did 100% for everything. Konami perms are hard to get for Hololive. I figure, yeah. A lot of it depends on like the senpais. If the senpais have it, then we probably do. But again, it's a little bit like, you know, here and there. All right. Slime Rancher 2, here we go. Hyosho Crits, thank you so much for the super chat. Black Mage 666, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Mac, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Zenithinia, thank you for the super chat. Sun the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Infi, thank you for the super chat. This is so cozy. My friends and I are watching on the main stream on the main. Oh wait, hold up. There we go. On the main TV and just having great vibes. There we go. Thank you for the super chat. Girdle, I'm trying to sneak around, but the slapping of the koi keeps alerting the guards. Wait. I have to do that. I have to do it in a single line without like messing up. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the slapping of the koi keeps alerting the guards. Wait, what's the actual line? What is it? It's like, girl, I'm trying to. Wait. He says dummy thick, doesn't he? Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. Wait, that's like the one where like they actually got the real voice actor to do that, right? Oh, I love it. Speaking of voice actors, I think who's the voice actor for Tartaglia? He has like a TikTok channel where he just like reads a whole bunch of like random stuff and he like replies to people on TikTok with his Tartaglia voice. It's like amazing. Just yeah, David Hayter. Oh, it was David Hayter. Yeah. Griffin Burns, there we go. Right? He looks like a lot of fun. Just like absolutely wonderful person, just like having a whole bunch of fun. And every single time like he starts a what does it go like? He starts one of his like replies in his like Tartaglia voice and goes like, "Hey girly," and then like he does this whole like voice. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do his voice. It's like a lot higher than like what I can do. So Zama, thank you with the super chat. Thank you. No regrets. You're playing in my room TV. Taskaru. Thank you so much for the super chat. I apologize for everyone in the room. But thank you. Oh my gosh. I love it when like voice actors have fun with the characters of their voice. I think I think it was Overwatch. Maybe it was Overwatch. The voice actors for like a game. I think Overwatch was like the ones who popularized it. But like there was a whole thing back when Overwatch 1 came out. They okay, it's 19, yeah. There's this thing when like Overwatch 1 came out and all the voice actors and voice actresses just had a lot of fun on social media. Like they would do silly things and then they would like post for each other on like little clips on like Twitter. Like, you know, they would go to conventions and they would like do some like fun like voice things. And I just saw like how like widely it was shared and spread around, and it was really fun because you got to see like up until that point, I think a majority of it was like you saw the characters, right? You didn't really see the voice actors and actresses themselves, but like seeing them just like out there in like casual clothes, just in the broad daylight, you know, just hanging out, and then like I don't know, like I forget all the lines because it's been a long time, but like they would just like just read random lines or like say random stuff, and it'd be a lot of fun. I missed it. A dance compilation video of them doing the characters dance. Aww, nice times. Yeah, I love it when VAs get along behind the scenes, like Bochi the Radio. It's a goldmine for happy warm content. Yeah, I know it's not always the case. You know, like sometimes like the voice actors and actresses, they're just kind of like there for the job and they don't really pay too much attention to it. They just kind of go, they do their job and they move out, right? But it's really cute to see like the voice, like all the voice actors get along and they just have fun to make silly things for the fans. I really like that. Matt Mercer is a gift. The air is full of impressions to have fun like that. Voice actors making up scenarios and whatnot of characters. One of these days, I would like to like actually get good at voice acting. Like ask Flayon for some tips and advice and ideas on how to like improve. Anasty Nivna, thank you so much for the super chat. Listening to the stream at work and my coworkers keep pointing out how much I'm smiling. Aww. I hope you have a wonderful time at work, and thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. You can do it, definitely could. I would need a lot of practice. A lot of practice. Where were we? Oh, right, super chats. Oh, here we go. Tea time. Thank you for the super chat. Tomalini, thank you so much for the super chat. Diana, thank you so much for joining the collective. Thank you, thank you. Hope you enjoyed the channel badge and the emotes. Thank you so much. Tomalini, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey Shinri, homesick today but feeling much better thanks to you. Hope you are feeling much better now. Thank you for the super chat. Vio's Gaming Channel, hello, thank you for the super chat. Bianca, thank you for the super chat. Church of Shinri's Pecs, thank you for the super chat. 11, thank you for the super chat. Ninapedia, thank you for the super chat. Hey Shinri, your streams have been keeping me company at my desktop and work's gotten a little bit better listening in. Thank you and chat for the good vibes. I love to hear it. I think it's really great when it's not just like not just me, but like chat overall. Just having wonderful vibes as chat. I think it's really great because the community is really great. So like I've heard and like seen things like apparently there's like a Discord server event there with like different Koipanions from the collective, and y'all hang out in like the voice call groups. I'm not in that one. Don't worry about it. I'm not in that one. But like I've seen it on I've seen messages about it on Twitter, and it's just really cute. It's really cute. I'm really glad to hear that so many people and like the collective are just so friendly and helpful to each other. So yeah. Okay, no, that one's like 0.5. It's not really a tangent. That was more like an offhand comment. Intense sweating from the Discord right now. Nah, I'm not in those Discords. I am listening right now in the voice call while I'm no. I don't think I would be able to do that. That's too much. All right, more super chats. Black Mage 666, eat them. Thank you for the super chat. Mommy, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Ifni, thank you for the super chat. Hidwit, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. And Hidwit, thank you for the super chat again. Ooh, almost gave me a heart attack. I apologize. But no. I'm really not in there. Not really. Let's see. According to the official website, they give a hint in the entrance is located somewhere in the Ember Valley, but I haven't found it. And then we didn't get there this time, but next time will be the one. Haven't found the new area myself. Thanks for the stream. Oh, that's right. Because they hid it behind the waterfall. I'm still kind of like meh about the waterfall, to be honest. I feel like, the waterfall should be like bonuses. It shouldn't be like the way to do it. And I still kind of feel like meh about that. I don't know how I feel it. Shouldn't be Omogus in chat when? I feel like Omogus would take too long. It's like what, 8 people, 12 people? But then like each of the games can go for like an hour, and I would feel pretty bad if the Koipanions weren't able to join along, because it was like it would just take too long is what I'm worried about. Okay, fine. I guess all of that together, we can like combine it together to make 20. All right, next one is Fortnite. Oh, this is the Fortnite, the random Fortnite stream I had, which, by the way, chat, I think you'll all be glad to hear. I think I've been doing a... Oh, wait, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Astro, thank you for the super chat. Achievement unlocked Lord Grandmaster title, Detention Constellation. Thank you. Chat, I will have you know, I think I did a pretty good job so far of like getting rid of my addiction to Tarkov. I think I'm pretty good. I have not had like a big urge to play Tarkov because I'm kind of in a good spot right now. So I'm able to just kind of leave that in the background. And not worry too much about it. So like I kind of, yeah, pretty good. I said just to break your feedback. Most likely, I was able to farm like 3.5 million of whatever the Tarkov currency is. But like, yeah. There's a lot of, I farmed like $3.5 million worth of currency, and then I have like a full, like it's called a stash in game, but it has all the items in there. But I have a whole stash of like food and water and medicine for the boys. So whenever we are ready to go play another round of Tarkov, we'll have all the gear ready to go. So like, because we've gotten to that point now, I've been trying to play it overnight, like yesterday and like the day. Okay, is it 21? Fine. I've been trying to play it a little while back, and it just, I don't know, like it didn't really have the same charm anymore. It got to the point where I think I shared the picture of this on Twitter, where like I would run around with just a pistol and then like go shooting people, going pew pew, because I don't know, like going out into Tarkov with a full like decked out kit on my own especially sounds very boring. Like I would rather be streaming, but I don't know if it would make fun streams that way. So right now it's kind of like on the back burner for the moment. So maybe we're just ready for like the next big Tarkov collab, and then we'll see how that goes. The only thing that I wish is that I hope we manage to finish, or like I hope we manage to like do a Tarkov collab before the server gets wiped, because apparently what the game does every now and then, occasionally, like every 4, 5, or 6 months, what they do is they go around and they like wipe out all the progress. So it resets all of your character progress, cleans out your inventory, and resets it all to 0. So I feel like as long as that doesn't happen, we'll be fine. And like if we hear that the wipe is going to happen soon, then we can go ahead and schedule it. But I feel like all the research I've done is that the wipes are kind of random. Like they just kind of wipe it all out. Oh, if you're curious about why they do that, it's because they want to encourage people to use the materials. The point being, like, you don't know when the server will be reset and have all its progress turned back to 0. So you might as well start using the good items that you save instead of trying to just save and like hoard all those items for, you know, who knows how long and who knows when it'll ever take place. Because that's kind of one of the big problems you have with a game like Tarkov, where it's very easy to just play as like a hoarder and then just collect a whole bunch of very powerful weapons and powerful like armor weapons and consumable items, and then just never end up using it. So that's why they do the wipes. Anyways, that was one big Tarkov tangent. All right, so the impromptu guerrilla Fortnite stream. Let's see. Adrian Canales, thank you for the super chat. Alexandria Pearl, thank you for the super chat. Sun the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Mr. V, thank you for the super chat. Deadbeats, thank you for the super chat. Kieran, thank you for the super chat. Bog Boy, thank you for the super chat. Deadbeats again, thank you for the super chat. Jeff Star, thank you for the super chat. Bog Boy, thank you for the super chat. Bog Boy, thank you for the super chat again. Ramari, thank you for the super chat. I think this is the angriest you've been with someone on stream. The NPC, that's right. I don't think I would ever get mad at like the boys. I would only get mad at like the NPCs because they were just really frustrating to deal with. NPC, please. The one thing that stands out to me very specifically was trying to hide inside the thing, like a pile of leaves, right? And I'm like, NPC Quinn, please just get inside the little pile of leaves so we can all hide, because if you stand outside, everyone will see. And then I just got frustrated. The event with the NPCs is done. Is it really done? No. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might get back into it. If it's no more NPCs, I might get back into it. I don't know. I haven't had a moment of like, all right, I've had my fill. You know, like I have not had that quote. I'm done. I'm satisfied, or I'm content with kind of stuff. You know, I haven't had that moment yet with Fortnite. It's still kind of fresh. So maybe. Let's see. Tsumu, thank you so much for the super chat. Wings of Hope, thank you for the super chat. TGS, thank you so much for the super chat. Ramari, thank you for the super chat again. Goofs and Gaps, thank you for the super chat. Remune, thank you for the super chat. Deadbeats, thank you for the super chat. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. And Alice, thank you for the super chat. Is that a tangent? I don't think that's a full tangent. We'll do like 0.25. Because it's still like on brand with the Fortnite thing. There we go. All right, let's see. Where is? Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and set up some more. I gotta open a few more tabs because I got through a good chunk of these already. And then, oh my gosh, it's been a long time. Oh no. Oh my gosh, we gotta get through all the super chats from Faith playthrough too. All right. Next one is Home Sweet Home. Let me go and this one is part 2. There we go. I'll like squeeze it down a little bit. No cheating on the counter? Wait, what's no cheating on the counter? It's still counting up. Look at that. All right. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Good morning, Shinri. Can't espresso. How awesome you are. Companions and I like you a latte. Oh, that's right. The puns. Thank you for the super chat. A Peepo, thank you so much for the super chat. Defeatable Airman, thank you for the super chat. Gianlo, thank you so much for the super chat. Trip, thank you for the super chat. I never thought the sound of a box cutter would be used in horror. Now when I'm at work, I have to keep checking if I accidentally have your stream up every time I hear the noise. Koi Brain. Thank you for the super chat, Trip. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. Don't you hate it when you go back to school to pick up a phone charger and fruit snacks that you left behind only to have a ghost girl with a box cutter try to kill you? Like, rude. Thank you for the super chat. I still, like... I'm still a little bit, like, frustrated because Home Sweet Home hasn't finished the story and I need to wait for the permissions to play Home Sweet Home 2. Like, come on, I want to know. Tell me more. That wasn't a tangent. No, that's not a tangent. We're still talking about Home Sweet Home, chat. That's not. Doctor, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Moon, thank you for the super chat. Malma Rose, thank you for the super chat. It was very short. It was very, very short. I love our 5 minutes how to get to 21 already. Yeah, it happens. It's a lot of things to talk about. Let's see. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Barry Alice, thank you so much for the super chat. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Sweet Roll Moxie, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Apipo, thank you for the super chat. Astro Amarsha, thank you so much for the super chat. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Blink, thank you for the super chat. And Wings of Hope, thank you for the super chat. Funds for the Bell Dakimakura. I have seen some spicy fan art of Bell. I'm surprised there's so much spicy fan art of Bell. Actually, no, I'm not surprised. But like, I guess surprised would be the best way to do it. But no, that there's like definitely spicy fan art of Bell. I don't know why though. You could thank you for the super chat. Side-eyeing the tangent counter so hard right now. Okay, fine. I guess that one's technically a tangent too. But yeah. Thank you so much for all the super chats. Let's see. Super chat reading. Go back here. The next one is Emily again. But this one is for the layak. There we go. All right. Sadi, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for using my thumbnail. It made my day. Of course, the art was amazing. Thank you, thank you. Yenwei, thank you for the super chat. Nikki GZ, thank you for the super chat. Martabak Alman, thank you for the super chat. Kunti Net-chan, let's go. We actually ended up finding out that it was Kunti Net-chan. Raylin, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Must go to work, I'm tired. It's selfish, but I hope you saw my Koisona design on Twitter. Please take care and have a wonderful stream holding the ghost's hands. I need to get coffee. Nice. I did end up seeing your Koisona design on Twitter. Thank you so much for sharing. And I love to see like everyone's Koisona's designs. So like, please keep sharing them. Please be as creative and unique with your designs and colors. It's really cute to see it all. So thank you, thank you. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Malma Rose, thank you for the super chat. Hino-kun, thank you for the super chat. Shintatsu, thank you for the super chat. Z Mike, thank you for the super chat. Is it okay to share in your art tag? Of course. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Gracie, the persnickety puppy, thank you for the super chat. I can't read this one, but I apologize. I believe it is written in Indonesian. In Leak lore, if you meet one, you can just run away from the island because it won't chase you. That's one way to deal with it. Oh, that's right. We were talking about how like the Leak's visa was not approved, so you can just leave the island and it has to go through immigrations and customs, but it can't because it doesn't have the paperwork. I remember that one. No visa perms for the Leak. Imagine like if all the I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively add a tangent counter to this, right? 22, okay, 22.5, okay. Imagine if you had to like every single like spiritual being entity, like they still had to follow, all the rules, right? Like let's say you're a mummy, right? You come back from the grave and you're like haunting people and you're like chasing people and you're like, oh, I have to spread the mummy's curse and all this and that, right? But you still have to go through like the TSA. Like you still have to go through like immigrations and customs. Like you have to go there and you have to stand in the line and like the guards, like the people, basically the security people would be there, and then they'd be like, all right, take off your shoes, and the mummy will look down and be like, what are shoes? Like I have sandals, I can take those off. Like no, you gotta take all the wraps off. It's like, all right, just the wraps. So like you have to like take it off from like maybe the shin and below, and then you like undo the whole thing, and then you like put the rags on the shroud, right? You gotta put it inside the little scanner thing, right? And they like send it through the scan, and as it goes through the scanning machine, like the x-ray takes a picture of it, and then like the screen breaks because it's cursed, it's like, oh, right? And like a scary like demon comes out of it. And then it goes through the x-ray machine and then pick it up, right? And then like guess what you have to do? Like the really awkward part about like where after you get your shoe scan at the TSA, you have to like go pick them up, but you're like waddling in your socks and all that. Then you take a seat down with a whole bunch of other people, plus that one family with the kid and the baby that's crying, right? But like you're a mummy, right? So you have to go and back and like retie your entire feet, and you gotta do those like one by one by like looping the lace all or the paper all over your thing. Okay, fine. But like you're rewrapping your legs, and like people are just kind of looking at you funny, and it's like, bro, like stop judging me. Like you're not that hot either. Like come on, like we're just traveling. Like we're flying economy class. Like who are you to judge me, right? It's just that. And then you're there and you're like awkwardly putting things together, and there's always that one person with like shoes that smell really bad, but because you have to take your shoes off to get them scanned by the X-ray machine, they take the shoes off and just stinks up the whole place, and you're like, it's that one place that's very very specifically like everyone takes their shoes off, and I don't like that place. And I wish we could just go and like, I don't know, like have a device where you can like dip your feet into it and it just scans the whole thing and then you're done, right? You don't have to go and take it out or like undo the belt. Like, oh my God, like really the belt thing? Come on. The reason why we had to take the belt off is like, oh, but what if there's like a dangerous thing in the buckle? It's like, this buckle is like, you know, it's like $3 worth of like cheap aluminum or like tin from, I don't know, TJ Maxx or like Michael's, or I don't even know where anymore, but like that kind of stuff, right? But like imagine that, right? Or like if you had to be like I don't know. It's 24 now. No, this is all one tangent about like spiritual entities having to like follow like immigration rules. But thank you for the super chat, Yuka. Thank you. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Therapy fee for the airport experience. Thank you. And Humble Penguin, thank you so much for joining the collective. Welcome. But yeah, right? And like imagine this, like if you were like, let's say, I don't know, who's that like the spooky one with the face who goes through dreams? Freddy, that's right. Sam, thank you for the super chat. Is that a Glock in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? Switching to your primary is faster than switching to your secondary is faster than reloading your primary. That's all I remember. Okay, this is 24. All right, but like imagine, chat, like you're Freddy Krueger, right? And you're going through like people's dreams, right? But like you're only limited to the dreams of the people who are like physically within the country that you're like haunting. And if you like, you can't like go and have a nightmare, like cross over to someone else who's like, what is it? Like living in another state, another country, or like another like place, you know? So like, let's say you're haunting someone, right? And they have like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, right? And they live in like a different state or a different country, I mean, right? And what ends up happening is like you haunt one of them, right? And then you're like, oh, I'm gonna haunt this person, I'm gonna go haunt their boyfriend too, right? And then you try to go, but then like the dream immigration's like, hey, by the way, like, no, the sleeper right now, the dreamer is currently living in a different country. If you want to go and like invade their dream, you still need to file your paperwork. You need to get your visa. You need to get, it's a dream visa, right? You need to get your dream visa, and you have to go through the proper immigrations platform, right? And like imagine Freddy Krueger just like sitting there like in the dream version of an airport. He's the only one traveling, right? But they're still taking their sweet time and dragging their feet, so they have to stand there and then like wait. And as they wait, like they call the number, right? And then, like you go through that, was it the maze of like the, what were they called, like the little ballers that they have in the checkout area, where you kind of have to like walk around like back and forth all the way, like the zigzag thing, right? You keep walking all the way down, but it's just him, right? There's no one else there, it's just him, and he's just kind of like, do I seriously have to do this? Do I seriously, like, I just need to go over to that dream and terrorize that one person over there. And they're like, yeah, you got to go through the paperwork, right? And then they go up to you finally, you know, after 5 minutes of walking through the maze, you go over there to like the little part where they check the visa, and then like the person judges you. Like, how, like the audacity, like, okay, fine, that passport photo is like maybe, you know, 4 years out of date, and it was when I had better hair, and I like they got the good side of me because it prepared, right? And like today, no, I just got off like a 13-hour flight. Of course I'm gonna look like garbage. How dare you judge me, right? But they had that face on them, right, when they're looking out at your passport and they look up at you. They look bad, like, I don't know, man. Like they do that thing, right? They do that thing. Oh my gosh, you know, it's like I just want to go. I'm just traveling through, you know. I don't know where this was going, but like, yeah, visas for spiritual entities, and like so much judgment. Exactly. All right, where were we? Casey, thank you for the super chat. You're such a delightful person. Please breathe. I will try. Thank you though. Thank you for the super chat. Horror characters going through Monday things, right? Oh my goodness. Will be like another one. Oh, wait, I just thought of one. I just thought of another one. Okay, I'm gonna go add another one to the tangent counter. I mean, like, it's like 0.5, but like, this is like horror characters going through like mundane things, okay? Imagine like Sadako, but she has to get her hair cut because she's been living inside the well for too long, and now her hair is like very, very long. Like it's actually just like far down past like her legs and her knees, to the point where like she tries to crawl out of the TV, but like she stumbles because she has so much hair, right? Like imagine if you had that much hair, right? And you're trying to crawl out, but the hair is getting caught in your hands and fingers, and you're like trying to like crawl through, but then it gets caught and snags, and you're like, right? So she still has to go and get her hair cut, right? So what does she do? She goes and calls like a barber, right? And it's like, oh, can I get an appointment? And they're like, actually, we're pretty booked, but maybe someone is not going to show up, so you can just stop by and see. Maybe you can do a walk-in, right? So what does she do? She decides, okay, I'm going to pop out the TV. So you're there, they're working, they're cutting their hair, right? And then like the TV turns on and it's like the well. And then you see Sadako like slowly crawling through the well, and then gets closer to the screen, and then like starts reaching through the television. And then she like drops about 12 feet because the TVs are always put on the corners, upper corners of the wall and the ceiling. And then she's like, like that hurt. Why'd you put the TV so high up there? Right? And she's like, oh, I'm here for my like, I don't know, like 3:30 appointment to get a haircut and all that, right? And then she just has to sit there. It's like, okay, well, you're like 5 minutes too early because instead of commuting, you just traveled through the TV. So now you're there, you just have a seat, right? So she's just sitting there. She's kind of a little shy, hasn't been able to like socialize very well. So she's just sitting there twiddling her thumbs, just kind of like looking at the magazines and being all like, oh, so that's what the style is nowadays, right? And then like there's always that one person that's very grumpy, always there, like the elderly gentleman that's been to the barber shop for like 20 years, and the only place that he goes, so they just kind of sit there and they're just kind of like awkward, right? But you don't want to make eye contact with anyone else, right? Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Starts handing out drinks and snacks because this is going to be a long ride. This may end up being a long ride. Jado Tanko, thank you for the super chat. We need a sitcom where it's horror/folklore characters trying to function in modern society as normal people. Exactly, right? Exactly. Okay, I want like a sitcom, but it's like the main character is like the landlord of an apartment, and the apartment is like specifically for like horror people and like spiritual entities. And like you just like it's like one of those like animes with the very long titles, like I was isekai'd, but now I run an inn for spiritual entities and horror monsters, but they're all kind of poor and can't pay rent because their form of making money doesn't actually exist, because apparently killing people in this isekai world doesn't actually give you that much money or something. I don't know. But like you just kind of hang out, and like it's just like Sadako just I guess at that point she just becomes a hikikomori, and then just like stays inside her room and like haunts people. The only way that she's ever like comfortable enough to like leave and like go socialize is with the TV, but like she only does it if you have seen the video. So it's kind of like an invitation to her, because she doesn't want to like randomly pop out of people's TVs uninvited. So like you almost have to go watch the video to be like, hey, like it's cool to hang out, like, do you want to stop by? And then like then she like feels confident enough to like show up. Like that's what the whole thing is, right? And then you have like all those other like yokai, like the like vampires were there, but like the vampire has a best friend because she can't see herself in the mirror. So every morning, like she lives with the housemate. Who's the spooky one that controls her hair? I guess almost like Medusa or whatever. Malma Rose, thank you so much for the super chat. She becomes a V haunter. Aw, that's really cute. That'd be so cute. Thank you so much for the super chat. But it would be like the vampire lives with like Medusa, and Medusa helps like her do her hair, because the vampire can't see herself in the mirror every morning, So like Medusa's there to help like do her hair for her. Like, I think that'd be very cute. The idea of that is very adorable. And like they're just kind of like trying to live life and like make money and pay rent, and you're just kind of like, well, I don't want to kick them out because they don't have any place to go, but at the same time, like, we got to make something work. So like the entire story is like you as like the landlord, the main character, you know, as landlord, you just kind of go and like interact with people, and then you kind of like live through their lives and their experiences as like, oh, what's it like to be a horror character in this genre, or like what's it like to be this kind of a spiritual entity. And they talk about like their families and their dreams and what they wanted to be when they wanted to grow up and things like that. And you get to learn more about them as people, and it's just like very cute, you know, like I think that'd be adorable. Slice of life with horror characters, exactly. I think it'd be very sweet. Like every single like season would have like 3 little mini arcs, you know, and then each of the arcs you would kind of follow along with one of the ghosts, and then just kind of like experience what their lives were like, and like what they wanted to do before, what happened to them, and now like how they're going to move on from this predicament that they're in. I think it'd be very cute. Tommy, thank you for the super chat. You've given all of this some thought. I have. I like absolutely love slice of life. I don't know why. At this rate, you can have a VTuber sitcom or podcast to talk about tangents and lore. Yeah, this is true. You know what? We're going to go ahead and add, because now this is basically this whole its own entire TV show. Shinri, this sounds like Monster High. Monster High? Wait, what? I have a feeling Monster High, what is that? Oh, it's that. Okay, yeah, I suppose that, but like anime. Okay, but like I don't want it to be high school. That's the thing. I want it to be like specifically like college and like graduate, you know? You need 7 days to clear all ending the White Lady, Tide Corpse, and Little Devil and the Liak. So small ending only 5 like 10, but the Liak you can attack. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, but like it's not high school. I don't want the high school. I want it to be college, okay? Like I want like maybe, I don't know, like we can have like interpersonal drama with like the vampire and like Medusa, because Medusa is like a grad student and like she's defending her thesis, you know, her master's thesis, you know, in like history or something. I don't know what it is, you know, like something, right? But like she's getting very tired because, you know, her defense date is coming up and she has to like defend her thesis, and she's all worried about how it's gonna go well, and she's been practicing and all that. But then like this like vampire who's kind of like, you know, much younger. She's only in college. She still thinks everything is super easy, you know, like life is fine. You can worry about, you know, you don't have to worry about things, right? And then like, you know, the little conflict of like Medusa wants to be all like, you need to get a grip because life isn't as like carefree as you think it is, and you need to start taking things more seriously and pay attention and all that. And like the vampire doesn't understand because she's still young, you know, she's like what, 18,000 years old, but like in terms of like relative years she's still pretty young, you know, like hasn't really like experienced the world and has like all those like difficult obligations and jobs and you know a master's thesis, you know, all the work that it goes into, like all that, you know, like that conflict starts to build up where she's like, oh, you know, like I wish I could be there for her, but like she never, you know, pays attention or like, isn't there for me and all that. Tangent 27, okay. Tony, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Koi's in chat are talking about Hotel de Luna, a Korean drama about a hotel for ghosts. It was supposed to be pretty good. Ooh. Gonna write that down. I have no promise I can watch it because I'm just so busy, but like I will write it down. Wait, where was I? I have no idea. All right, super chats, that's right. Here we go. Gracie the persnickety puppy, thank you for the super chat. Never ending story, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Asil, thank you for the super chat. Janel, thank you for the super chat. It needs a face, then whose face was it, Shinri? And Doomshot, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you think since Grandpa got rich by having the tools steal from others, he got paranoid about others stealing from his and built his escape room of a house? That's right. I do think like a lot of those puzzles are like part of the like the paranoia that the grandfather had about like, oh, I can never let them have true knowledge of where I got all this wealth from. And I think like that's a very good point. Thank you so much for all the super chats, everybody. All right, next one is, ooh, it's Slime Matcher again. But this is the one where I accidentally deleted my save file, so we had to like start the whole thing from scratch. All right, let's see. There we go. Deborah, thank you for the super chat. Zama-sama, thank you for the super chat. No, thank you for the super chat. Love your Slime Matcher stream, but I have to go now. See everyone later. Ah. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat again. Why you know Panda, thank you for the super chat. Food funds for cute slimes, serotonin at its best. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wait, is it someone's birthday? Ah, happy birthday, Lighter, though. Happy birthday. Congratulations on surviving another year around the planet. Not April, thank you for the super chat. Tin, thank you for the super chat. A giant plush of the slimes will be the best cuddle buddy. Glad I got to catch a Slime Matcher stream. Yay. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Foxyberry, thank you for the super chat. Do you have any favorite video game or video game soundtracks you listen to? I don't think I had an answer for this one, and I still don't have an answer for this one. It's whatever I play like most recently, I suppose. Whatever I played most recently, if it like resonates with me, I will like listen to the soundtrack of it. And right now it's been Signalis OST. I'm pretty sure like after I finish Night in the Woods, I'll be stuck playing the Night in the Woods OST in my mind for hours. But it's basically just whatever's most, you know, up there in my mind right now. Sorry, I had to like cough, so I muted myself real quick. All right, next super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. I'm having a wonderful time while drawing while listening. Thank you, Shinri. Glad you're sharing what you love with us. Hydration and no shrimping, boys. Take care of yourself. Hydration and no shrimping check, everybody. Signalis OST is good. You ever find yourself randomly humming video game songs? I used to, not so much anymore, unless the game has like a very clear melody. The last one, I think, the one that like sticks out to the top of my head is like the Legend of Zelda song. The various melodies of Legend of Zelda. Like, I don't know if there's a song in Signalis that I can like sing, because like the only thing that I know is that the 3 notes I do like that 3 notes is like it. There isn't like a song, it's just like those 3 notes, you know. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Minion of the cutest purple Maglord 6.0, thank you for the magenta super chat. I can't catch your streams much, but I appreciate you and your vibes. Thank you for brightening my evenings and bringing such an enjoyable stream to my hectic days. Thank you for being here with us. Yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. TGS, thank you so much for the super chat. Stretch time? Oh, we should stretch, yeah. Like unshrimp. Goose and Gas, thank you for the super chat. I know you like slow and easy songs for karaoke, so here's my recommendations for the future. Let Me Love You, Mario, Is How Deep Your Love, Bee Gees, I'm Yours, Jason Mraz. I know one of those songs. I know the Jason Mraz song. But the other ones I am not aware of. I will have to go check and like see if we can get those on permissions. But yeah, thank you. All right, where was I? Oh, Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Remune, thank you for the super chat. Amaoto, thank you so much for the super chat. Pats Unkan, welcome to the Collective. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoy the channel badge and the emotes. Thank you, thank you. You don't know the one by the Bee Gees? I don't remember it off the top of my head. I apologize. I have one of those brains where it's like, I don't know until I hear it, and I was like, oh, that song, that's right. But like, I just like the name doesn't do it for me. I need to have like additional aspects of it in my mind. It's one of those, you'll hear it if you know it. If you hear it, you'll know it. Yeah, like one of those. But that's like basically me with like everything, you know? They'll be like, oh, Shinri, what's your favorite anime? And I'll be like, I have no idea. I don't know. But then like if I see the show, I'm like, oh, that one's my favorite anime. You know, like that's my brain. It's like knowing the area but not the street names. Exactly, right? I have a big difficulty with like titles. Like I know like my brain does not work on titles. My thing works on like feelings and emotions that like are like feelings and emotions that a thing elicits. That's where most of my memory is. It's not out of like, oh, that's the word. I understand what the word is and I understand the concept behind the word, you know? Tori Ann, thank you so much for the super chat. Sen, thank you for the super chat. Julie B, thank you so much for the super chat. Just wanted to say I really enjoyed the vibes of your stream as well as the vibes of your chat. Keep up the good work. Thank you, thank you. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Deuce, thank you for the super chat. Raylin, thank you for the super chat. Giembo, thank you for the super chat. The Forbidden Hug. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Just one more thing. Yeah, it's gonna be a thing. Arnulfo Mendez, thank you for the super chat. And Fire Duck, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. We got a whole story for the anime title nowadays, right? Because a lot of animes are getting adapted from light novels which have crazy long titles. Honestly, yeah. I agree with that. It's a lot easier to like understand things in terms of like questions or like feelings and like the questions or the feelings that those questions bring up in you, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. It'll make sense in the future. I will explain later, but all right, let's see. Next one is okay. Let me explain real quick. Like whenever I play a video game and like if there have been moments where you're like, whoa, Shinri, your memory is really good, right? It's not that it's good. It's just that I have questions and like the questions are like parts of emotions. And that's kind of how I like remember things. Mac, thank you for the super chat. Your thumbnail right now took me out. Had a good 5-minute laugh until I realized it was US SpongeBob, then had another 5-minute laugh. Thank you, Leonardo da Shinri. Thank you for the super chat. I'm glad you enjoyed the thumbnail. Wait, where was I? Questions in games. Okay, so like for example, Chad, when I play Signalis, right, the things that I remember, I either have like a pattern for that, like turning things into keypads, like the like what everyone, you know, like you all know the phone numbers, right? Well, it's like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and then 0 is in like the bottom center of it, right? Things like that. Okay, fine. So things like that, right? But then there are other parts of like games where it's like the question, or like when I see something and it's like, I wonder what part this has to do with the main character. You know, like for example, what was a big one? I guess like the picture, the photograph, right? When the photograph showed up, right, like you could remember every single detail about it because it was very similar to like a certain character that used to exist but no longer exists. However, the position and the framing of the photograph, including like the blurred out left side, is identical to the photograph that we saw at the very beginning, which is the real physical photograph, right? And then the question there was like, I wonder if this person has an emotional connection to Ariane, which is why she also took the photo in the exact same pose, in the exact same position, with the same left side of it blurred out. And then later on, do we realize it's because she, based off the world using that photograph in search of like, oh, you know, maybe I want to also go through this adventure too in the same way because she looks the same as me. You know, like those emotional questions that bring about when you see like bits and pieces of clues, and like that's what like sticks out in my mind, which is why it's easier for me to remember those emotions than it is to like remember actual like details, you know. But yes, this one is, wait, before we get lost again, Signalis. This one is part 2. There we go. All right. C Rose, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. No Name, thank you for the super chat. No Name, thank you for the second super chat. Arbella, thank you for the super chat. Finished this game not too long ago. Still learning new things thanks to your attention to detail. Thank you for the wonderful stream of this great game. Of course. Thank you, thank you. Poemi, thank you for the super chat. And Sassy Leslie, thank you for the super chat. I think this was the one about like the very short one also because of my internet issues, because that's all the super chats there are. Like remembering feelings when you smell certain food. Yeah, exactly. I remember things better if it's like a holistic thing that like brings about a lot more senses too than just like the words. Anastina, thank you so much for the super chat. Introducing to you my manager as my emotional support Oshi. She says hi. Hello. Hello. She's chill. Hello. This is me trying to stay on topic. I don't know. Not I am uncertain what else to say. I feel like I've been put on the spot even more than I am. All right. What's the next one again? Oh, this is Signalis part 1. Signalis part 1. We're getting close to your age of 30. Yeah, we're getting very close. We're probably gonna like shoot past it soon. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go pour myself some more water. Ooh, where is it? There we go. I'm pretty sure we can get through most of it. I don't think the other boys will have like super chat readings like this because they get a lot more. But like I can finish these. Signals part 1. There we go. Chinny T, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Shintatsu, thank you for the super chat. No Name, thank you for the super chat. Speaking of which, have you heard the Etrian Odyssey collection is coming to the Switch? I have. I don't know if we have perms, but I know it's coming. Okay, so the only thing I have to ask is, I have not seen any word about the Etrian Odyssey collection being a physical thing. All the information that I've found while researching it suggests that it is only a digital purchase, which I'm a little bit like meh about, especially given how it's so expensive. I think it's like $80 with the discount if you pre-order it, pre-purchase it. You don't get the physical cartridge, which means like you have to tie it to your account, and if you lose your account, then you lose the game too. Yeah, with the discount, big air quotes, right? I like my full games to be physical too. Exactly, same here. This is kind of why I didn't participate in like the Mario Kart and the Smash Bros thing, because I didn't have my the games shipped to me in time. Take me back to physical games. I think I just like it. Also, the fact that if you have the game in the physical cartridge, you're able to go ahead and like play it on multiple accounts. Like for example, right now I have 2 accounts on my Switch. One is for me, like my work account, and then the other one is like the sharing account where I can like share games from it to my work account. That way it's like I don't have to worry about like my friends accidentally popping on stream and be like, oh, they don't know, like so and so, like I don't know, like Kyle has logged in, and then like it would be like, oh, who's Kyle? You know, like we don't have there's no one in Tempus named Kyle, you know, things like that. So like I do want to keep my friends safe and avoid having their stuff appear, which is why I do that. But it's much more difficult to do so if it's a digital game. than it is if I have a physical game, you know? Man, do I have to? Jerry is playing Smash Bros. Bettel, come back here. Jerry's alive and he's playing Smash Bros. But I do want to get the physical card. Okay, also, the art. I just really like the art. When you have like a box and you see the art on it, it's really good. I love the art of Etrian Odyssey. It's so nice. Like, okay, fine. Tangent is 29. Okay, but like, I love the art of Etrian Odyssey. It's so good, chat. Okay, like, there is something about the world building that Etrian Odyssey has, especially like, there's one stratum which is like old buildings, like office buildings, you know, with like lots of windows, it look like cubicles and stuff, right? But it's all broken down. The windows are shattered. There's vines overgrowing all over the place, and there's like water pouring out. Like, I love that kind of stuff. The art is so good. If I could get a book, okay, here's the thing. I want to get an art book of Etrian Odyssey, but I want it to be specifically the backgrounds and the landscape art. I really want the landscape art, like, as part of the art book. But like, whenever you get the art book for Etrian Odyssey, it's always the characters. And like, okay, fine, the characters are cute and all, but give me the landscape. Give me the world. I want to know more about the world, right? Like, it's so pretty. It is absolutely pretty. I have no idea, chat. If anyone remembers what the stratum is called, there's a very specific stratum in Etrian Odyssey that looks like it destroyed a post-apocalyptic New York, I don't know, buildings, skyscrapers. They have skyscrapers, and it's so good looking. Oh, it's amazing. But yeah, I lost to Shinjuku. Is it Shinjuku maybe? Okay. Maybe? Is it Shinjuku? I don't know. That's a spoiler? Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Sorry, Jad, I got carried away. It's been years. I don't remember how long it's been out. Wait. The one that I'm talking about is part of like the promotional artwork that they showed you. It's part of the advertising. How is it? Wait, it can't be a spoiler if it's part of the advertising that they show out. Wait, no, I'm 100% certain. Hang on. Etrian Odyssey collection, right? Etrian Odyssey collection. Okay, wait, mute the tab so don't accidentally play copyrighted music in the background. And scroll through, scroll. I mean, there's like one picture. Is it in the trailer maybe? There's a few pictures that alludes to it, but it's not like exactly that. Okay, wait. Yeah, we're almost there. Hang on, let me see. Can I play this without music? Okay. Yeah, it's included in the trailer. Oh my goodness. I was like scared for a moment there. Yeah, there are like screenshots of it in the trailer, but like, that's what I'm talking about, you know? Like, I love that, like, artwork. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, anyways, that is the tangent. I don't know if we'll get perms for it, but I want the physical cartridge for Etrian Odyssey collection. If I can get, like, if I can import it. Wait, no. It's the region lock thing, isn't it? Like, I won't be able to play it on a Utopian Switch if I get it from Xenokuni, right? I forget. Darn it. Yeah, it's region locked. It's only in Japanese. Darn it. I'll have to figure. Maybe I'll just have to learn Japanese so I can like play the entire thing on it. They're not region locked anymore? Ooh. Okay, maybe then. Maybe. You just need a JP account on your Switch. Oh. Okay, maybe then. The import costs would be astronomical though. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Back to Super Chats. Core Syndicate, thank you for the super chat. Looking forward to your playthrough of the game and what you cover. The game is lore heavy, so I'm excited to see what you make of it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Canticle, or Caddy Canticle, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Magni's Juicy Toes, thank you for the super chat. Ooh, I'm so happy to see you play my favorite game. I've got obsessed with this game for a bit. Also, your gameplay chooses your ending. Ooh, yeah. Would you ever play Outlast for lore? I feel like Hakka's already playing Outlast, and he's already kind of gone through most of it. I feel like he's gotten the good chunk of the lore there already. So I feel like I don't know if I can add anything to it. Glee, thank you for the super chat. Hydrate and stretch. Yeah, hydrate and stretch. Ooh. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Hello, Hakka. Welcome. We were just talking about you and like your gameplay of Outlast. Why stretch? Oh, the purring. It's not purring. I'm just stretching. That's all. Yeah, we were just talking about you and your gameplay of Outlast. I could do Outlast, but I don't know if I want to play more. Hakka, I hope your stream went well. Welcome, Hakitos. Welcome. Hatsune Miko, thank you so much for joining the Collective. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the channel badge and the emotes. I love Outlast. Ooh, I hope you enjoy Outlast too if you manage to get around to playing that. It's very good. When amazing, we had so much fun. Nice. Love to hear it. Love to hear that. Hello, Hakitos. We're just doing some like super chat readings. I'm very bad at staying on topic, so we have a tangents counter to keep track of how many tangents we went on. But yeah, it's welcome. All right, let's see. Where were we? Oh, right. Magni's Juicy Toes, thank you for the super chat. Dry Martinis, thank you for the super chat. Oh, thank you for the Akka super chat. Thank you. I came from the Fall Guy stream. Oh. Must be the whiplash of energy and emotions. But yeah. Problem solving with Shinri, a lovely way to spend a lunch break. Good luck with the rest of the game. Thank you so much for the Akasupa. Kawane, thank you for the super chat. Apipo, thank you for the super chat. Tijias, thank you so much for the super chat. Jedo Tanku, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the second super chat. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. And Sen Shandy, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah. You think about playing Outlast Trials? If we can get perms for it, oh my god, yeah. The only thing I know about Outlast Trials is that it requires almost like permanent censor. I hear that it has like, you have to keep the censor button up at any moment because there's just so many moments of like absolute gore, like of people like getting dismembered. We could play together. Ooh, yeah. Okay, fine. I guess that's technically a tangent. All right. So here, how about this? I don't know when. Hakka, do you mind if I play Outlast? Because I know you just finished it, and I feel like I don't know. Like I don't know if I could like add anything to the gameplay, but like I do want to play Outlast. I'll play. Okay, here. Can we speedrun through it? Umami, thank you for the orange super chat. Thank you. Lace up your tangents. We're heading out to somewhere unexplored. Thank you for the super chat. Anaka, thank you. Don't you dare. Of course, feel free to do it. Okay, I think. Maybe, I don't know. How long is Outlast? 7 hours? 8 hours? I think we can. Astra, thank you for the super chat. The Tangent Constellation representative hidden behind the veil grins upon Shinri, commenting in a soothed voice. Time is ticking, kind sir. Oh my god, we're at like 2.5 hours in already. Outlast 2 instead? I feel like we should do Outlast 1. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Outlast 1 is easier than Outlast 2. in terms of like collecting the lore, because it's literally there. Outlast 2 is a bit more difficult to do a tour guide approach like I usually do, mostly because like there are so many chase sequences that you really don't have an opportunity to stop and like read the lore. Also, it's very dark in my memory. It's very, very dark. Spooky game, let's go. Endurance stream for the first game. Could I just speedrun all of Outlast? I don't know if I remember enough of the game to speedrun it. I could just do it all in a single sitting though. But yeah. Outlast 1, but you pretend you're an influencer? Oh my god, guys. So here I am at the, I forget what it's called, at the Mental Institute. We're gonna go and uncover some secrets about this one very bad company. They've been keeping a lot of things under books, but today we're gonna blow the lid off. Or something like that, I don't know. And then we have to do like the obvious product placement of like we take a sip from this like overpriced water bottle, and then we place it down on the side of the camera so it's like right in the number 15. Oh my god, that's right. Wait. Number 15. Is this it? Where's the actual like where's the actual script to this one? Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get. A user uploaded a photo anonymously to a site showcasing his feet in plastic. Oh, I can't do it. No, I can't. Oh, my throat. Okay, wait. Here, I'll try this one more time. I'll go to like had his shoes on part. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get. A user uploaded a photo anonymously to the site showcasing his feet in a plastic bin of lettuce with the statement, "This is the lettuce you eat at Burger King." Admittedly, he had shoes on. I guess that's tangent 31. There we go. Okay. I will see. Wait, how long is Outlast? Outlast 1? It is... Oh, wait a minute. It's only 5 hours? Oh, it's 10.5 hours if you do the whole thing for 100% completion. Ah. Manga, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you for the magenta. Thank you for doing the copy pasta. Of course. Thank you. Oh, right. And the Whistleblower DLC. 5 hours. I think I could. Probably. I'd have to prepare for it a little bit. Like, I would need to go and eat breakfast for the first time in 2-ish years? Question mark? I almost never eat breakfast, but like I would have to eat breakfast in order to stream for like 5 hours, a marathon, an entire game. Like it's been a long time. So chat, every single day when I wake up and then I get some coffee and then I stream. You know what I do, chat. I wake up at like 7:50 and then like grab coffee and then I stream until noon and then I go eat food. Like that's how I do it. How do you survive? I don't know. But yeah, I can't. I haven't eaten breakfast in a long time, so a pitcher of coffee for that one, right? Like maybe I'll take a quick break in the middle of the stream. Like I'll stream for like 3 hours and then take a break and then eat some food and then we can finish the rest of the game. But I'll take a look at it. That'd be nice, but take it at your own pace. Please eat with coffee. I can't. It does not work. Sorry, I just had like a massive brain fart and I forgot where I was going with this. But yeah, eating is important. Okay, chat, eating is important. I do understand, but this is 32. Oh my god. I know eating is important, but chat, like, I have to be here for you guys. I have to be here for everyone, which is why I wake up and then I stream for until lunchtime. So, okay. Well, here's the thing. The reason why I also don't eat is because I would have to push my stream back an hour, and I would have to start at 9 a.m. if I want to wake up at like 8 and then 8:30 and then eat food and then stream at 9. But I don't want to do that. I want to stream at 8 because that fills up more time. Not the angry emo. Chat, I just want to say, I have never seen the angry emote used for actual anger that happens in a game. It's always chat getting mad at me for not taking care of myself. I've never seen the angry emote being used for the angry emote purpose other than chat being mad at me. SPX, thank you for the super chat. We'd rather you wait to eat instead of you starving. I'm not starving though. Oh, chat. So angry. But it is okay. It's okay, chat. It's okay. It's tough love, right? I will have to figure something out. I don't know. Maybe get up earlier, but that also means less games at night. Self-sacrifice personality going too far. Bunch of angry squirrels. Okay. Here, how about this? If I do schedule Outlast, actually, hang on. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. So let me go check. Give me just a minute. Where is it? There it is. And then work. Where is my schedule? There we go. Okay. Next week we have a game and then Night in the Woods again because I want to pick that up again. We got to finish before the night. Ooh. Maybe. I may be able to schedule it. I may be able to schedule Outlast. If I schedule Outlast next week, I will like play like 3.5 hours to 4 hours of it. And then I will like take a quick break somewhere in the middle to eat. And then I will finish the rest of it. I think like that's the best way I could do it. If I were to like speed through everything. Night in the Woods is a must. Yeah. Night in the Woods and Before the Night are the two games that I do want to continue playing through. So I don't want to postpone them anymore. Like a year, or not a year, a week. A week is as much as I want to delay it. So if I put Outlast next week, I will go and eat food in the middle of it. Because the intent would be to try to finish the entire thing. A year, it really, okay, sometimes chat, it really does feel like a year. Sometimes like I'll play a game and then I'll be like, you know what, I'll pick it up later and then we'll go back to it later, right? But it'll be like 2 weeks between streaming it and then a break, and then I'll come back to it. I'm like, I don't remember any of the controls. I don't remember any of the timings. I don't know anything, but like, like it just, that's what it feels like sometimes, chat. But yeah. All right. Where were we? Super chats. That's right. Here we go. Next one. So for the rest of Signalas, Kawane, thank you for the super chat. Apipo, thank you for the super chat. Tija, thank you for the super chat. Jedo, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the second super chat. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. Chocolate coated pretzels, yay or nay? Yay, but they have to have the flaky salt. They have to have the flaky salt. It needs to have lots of salt on it. Otherwise, I feel like it becomes too like just chocolatey. But like, yeah, chocolate coated pretzels, absolutely, but they do have to have salt on it. And then finally, Senshandy, thank you so much for the super chat. How much salt though? When it's still cooling, you want to sprinkle on flaky salt, and it's like a pinch per. So not too much, but like you do want to have like some amount of salt on there. A good amount or a big amount? I would say like an okay amount, like a sprinkling of salt. I wouldn't do like the amount of salt I put on French fries. Like I wouldn't pour the whole thing on there. That's a bit too much. Oh my god, is that another tangent? Okay, that was a mini tangent. That was a very short one. Very, very short one. All right. Next one is Minecraft. There we go. Okay. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Sen, thank you for the super chat. Bayoretto, thank you for the super chat. Mira, Guild Tempest Nurse, thank you for the super chat. Will you be building a koi or axolotl pond in Minecraft? I want one of the stations in the Shinri Kansen to have a koi pond or an axolotl pond. I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know how I'm gonna like build it, but I want it. Yes, one of them will have it. Holla at Erica, thank you for the super chat. Going to study lock cases with you in the background. Have a good stream, Shinri. You and the collective so amazing, and I hope you know that. Aw, thank you, thank you. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Doji, thank you for the super chat. Pure Blue, thank you for the super chat. Koinichiwa and good time zone, Shinri. Want to say your streams make me very happy, and I want to give you something in return. Good luck on building the Shinri Kansen. Ah, thank you, thank you. Zigzag, thank you for the super chat. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. Bunny Maimai, thank you for the super chat. Bunny Maimai, thank you for the second super chat. Zigzag, thank you for the super chat again. Zaya, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you, thank you. View streams back. Thank you for inspiring me to become a mighty dragon. Use the inspiration to start a new career and leave my toxic workplace behind. I wanted to say thank you again. That's right. I hope everything is working out for you. Diggy Dog Dave, thank you for the super chat. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Diggy Dog Dave, thank you for the super chat again. Second one. The Gimster 101, thank you for the super chat. Rebecca C, thank you for the super chat. And Arnulfo Mendez, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Nice. We are making good time, good progress, despite all the distractions. Next one is What the Golf? Part 3, I think. Yeah. Do you watch Cyberpunk? I watched Cyberpunk. Edge Runners? That's the one. I did watch that one. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. All right, let's see. Jen, thank you for the super chat. Raylin, thank you for the super chat. Fios, thank you so much for the super chat. Nayday, thank you for the super chat. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. Minji, thank you for the super chat. Rebecca C, thank you for the super chat. Voice pack with Chef's Kiss. Is it still available for sale? I don't know if it is available for sale. I forget. I don't know actually. One more week? Okay, it might be one more week. But yeah, the voice pack is out there. Please do check it out. Support the boys. We all had a lot of fun putting our voice packs together. Yeah. Still available. Love to hear. Nice. But yes, please go check out all the boys and support them. It is one of the best ways to help support the boys when it comes to like helping them out, like financially. Purchasing voice packs and merchandise is always a big one. Let's see, where was I? Oh, just spotted. I hope you have fun with it. I hope you enjoy it. All right, next one is Gui. Thank you for the super chat. Shu Banana, thank you for the super chat. Marta Baka Awan, thank you for the super chat. Sen Shandy, thank you for the super chat. Wait, whoops, thank you for the second super chat. Chamseline, thank you so much for the super chat. Marta Baka Awan, thank you for the second super chat. Professor Burb, thank you for the super chat. Jen, thank you for the second super chat. Fios, thank you for the second super chat. Sen Shandy, thank you for the second super chat. Cjo Crux, thank you for the second super chat. I'm going to literally die from these puns. Because What the Golf had a lot of puns. I remember that. I feel like I have to be in the mood for puns. Yeah. No name, thank you so much for the super chat. Doctor, thank you for the super chat. Dude Bro Onechan, thank you for the super chat. Mathtron 5000, thank you for the super chat. The Spoon of Life, thank you for the super chat. Sabrina Saberhagen, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, thank you for the super chat. Alice, thank you for the super chat. Mito, thank you for the super chat. Cjo Crux, thank you for the second super chat. Jamseline, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Jamseline, thank you for the third super chat. C Rose, thank you for the super chat. Sama, thank you for the super chat. Wings of Hope 2, thank you for the super chat. Raylan, thank you for the super chat. Rebecca C, thank you for the magenta super chat. Thank you. The instant karma, but also competitive Shinri. Manatron 5000, thank you for the super chat. Poemi, thank you for the super chat. Rebecca C, thank you for the third super chat. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Manatron 5000, thank you for the super chat again. Your boy Steven Adams, thank you for the super chat. Ornella, thank you for the super chat. Texas Jin, thank you for the super chat. You made me think of the story I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream. I think it's the second time that particular story has come up on the stream. CJ Crux, thank you for the super chat. Sun the Bear, thank you for the super chat. The Great Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Bianca, thank you for the super chat. Dad Kamara, thank you for the super chat. SPX, thank you for the super chat again. And CJ Crux, thank you for the super chat. I really needed this laughter after yesterday. Thank you, Shinri. And finally, CJ Crux, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, what the golf. I saw that the developers of What the Golf had like retweeted one of my a clip of mine where I'm just like laughing and asking like what is happening? What's going on here? Yeah. So thank you so much for all the super chats, everyone. Thank you. I will put it on the back burner for a little bit. I want to see if they add any more to the game. If there's like more lore, more story, then I'll go back and play some more. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. The part that killed me was Super Putt. Yeah, that the homage to it. Oh my god, that was so good. I wish I could play it again for the first time. But yeah, maybe DLC in the future. Yeah, exactly. DLC in the future will be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Have you heard of the new VR game, What the Bat? I think I have heard of it, but like I don't have any VR equipment, so I can't play it yet. I am like waiting for waiting to get paid at some point. Oh, speaking of, I have like a list of things that I want to do when I get paid. And like the very first one is I want to go and like treat Mama Suiji and Papa Suiji to like a very nice dinner. I think like it okay, fine, I guess that technically does count as a tangent. But like that's what I want to do. Like the first big paycheck will go to like the parentals. But like, of course, like it's gonna be very difficult to just be like, hey, mom and dad, do you have like time on this random day? Like, because it can't just be like, hey, you know, like, do you like, let's go get dinner? Because like we're very busy now, and like it's been a while, so like trying to schedule these things are very, very difficult. So like when we do find the time, I can be all like, yeah. But yeah, that's the hope. I think that's like the big thing that I will be doing. And like everything else will probably just go into savings. Because I have to save and like handle some like financial obligations left over from Xenokuni. But yeah. Just say, let's go out to eat, you make time. I think, well, the big thing is just like, it's whether they can make time, you know? So that's kind of where a lot of the delay ambiguity, I guess, would be in terms of like scheduling. Because like as you get older, it becomes more and more difficult to plan and organize things with everyone. So yeah, if you're able to like hang out with your friends right now and, you know, not just, you know, pick up games or like just, you know, hangouts and all that, enjoy those times when you have it, because as you get older, it just becomes more and more difficult. Like some of my friends and I, when we used to play like D&D, it got to the point where we just couldn't schedule, because, you know, even for like a 5-man group, it just took so much scheduling between all of our schedules to like make, you know, a set of, you know, 4 or 5 hours to sit down and be like, all right, we're gonna play. Because it's not just like 4 to 5 hours of playing games, playing D&D with friends. It's like 6 hours, because you have to like prepare for it, you have to like schedule things, you have to commute there and back, and just all that extra time just adds up. So you basically need to have the entire day free, and like it gets hard. 34, okay, fine, that technically does, I suppose that does count. 34 counters. All right, there we go. And aha, next one is Home Sweet Home Part 1. Nice. All right. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Fios, thank you for the Fios, thank you for the super chat. Nade, thank you for the super chat. Fios, thank you for the super chat. Angie, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you, thank you. Agent Asterisky, thank you for the super chat. Konnichiwa, I'm done with the plague after avoiding it for 3 years. At least means I can catch the stream live instead of being at work. Happy Valentine's Day. Domo Choco for you. Ah, thank you. I hope you are feeling better now, Agent Asterisky. Please get well soon. Let's see. Mousy, thank you for the super chat. Raylan, thank you for the super chat. Angie, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you, thank you. Cijo, thank you so much for the super chat. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Pure ID, thank you for the super chat. Naomi Minami, thank you for the super chat. Jedo, thank you for the super chat. Martabak Almond, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Konnichiwa, a reminder that you are awesome, more than a deep voice, and we love you. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, this is a Valentine's Day thing. Yeah. I keep forgetting. What a stream for Valentine's Day / Singles Day, right? Home Sweet Home, where we get stabbed by Box Cutter Girl. and the fact that in lore, Box Cutter Girl is single because she tried to make someone fall in love and the spell backfired, and then she ended up cursing herself and became an entity that goes around stabbing people. Yes, love is in the air with that. Love and box cutters. Kumiko, thank you so much for the super chat. Lace, thank you for the super chat. Aomi Minami, thank you for the super chat. Yunima, thank you so much for the super chat. I give in. Buy the VP now. Ooh. Do not take my word for it, chat. Astra, thank you for the super chat. Blank, thank you for the super chat. Mia and Kotorin, thank you so much for the super chat. Maxine Headroom, thank you for the super chat. Unima, thank you for the super chat. Nyam Beans, thank you for the super chat. Aomi Minami, thank you for the super chat. No Eye Bunny, thank you for the super chat. Unima, thank you for the super chat. Lumumdiliner, thank you so much for the super chat. Zayav, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you, thank you. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Minion of the cutest purple Maglord 6.0, thank you for the super chat. Blaze, thank you for the super chat. Momi Mamomi, thank you for the super chat. No Eye Bunny, thank you for the super chat. Siege Crux, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh wait, there's a message with this one. Happy Valentine's Day, Shinri. Koishite Honmei Choco for you. Nice. Thank you, thank you. And then I'm going to explosively decompress if there is head bombing. Hold my hair, chat. I do have issues with like motion sickness in games. Every single game nowadays, I don't know why, especially if it's a first person, they love to add the head bombing. Please don't. Like, at least turn it off or make it very easy to turn off. I don't know why. I think it's just as I get older, head bombing in video games makes me like very, very motion sick. Like even Minecraft has it, and I tried playing it at the very beginning when I like first installed it. It got very like disorienting, and I got like headaches. Get motion sick so easily. There's some things I can't play. Period. Yeah. I think also the Forest, I believe. The original one, not the Sons of the Forest, not the new one, but the original, The Forest, had like motion blur as well as head bobbing. And like the combination of those two made it absolutely awful for me. And I was not able to like enjoy it at all. Got super sick the other day playing Slime Rancher. Yeah, Slime Rancher is one of those. I need head bob with high FOV to feel okay. Just mess around with the settings and see if you can figure out what helps out with that. But yeah, even with parallax motions making me sick easily now in my 20s. Oh no. I hear that you can actually go and take like over-the-counter medicine like Dramamine for motion sickness. Like you just take like half a dose, but like don't take any advice from me because I'm not a doctor. But like that's the thing that I was told, and I've found some success with it. Oh no, is that not another tangent? Wait, there we go. But yeah, I have personally not had that much success with it. I still get motion sick from a few games, which is why 345 tangents. This is me just collecting all the tangents for every single super chat reading that we do. But yeah, I think that's kind of why I'm like a little bit worried about VR. I've never done VR before, so I don't know. And I'm worried that I will just end up becoming incredibly motion sick and being unable to play with the boys. Like I still at some point want to do a VR Phasmophobia stream with Altair, but like I'm worried. Like, do I want to invest that much into a very expensive VR system when there might be the risk of me like just getting completely motion sick and being unable to enjoy it at all, you know? Maybe try VR with someone else's headset. That's true. I just don't know if anyone can like ship it to me, which is a little bit difficult. So you can see if it causes motion sickness without investing the money. Yeah. I suppose if it is like you can return it used and still get it back, then it would help. Does Dramamine help? For me, I have not had that much success with it. Sometimes it helps, other times it's just like motion sickness, but a little less. So it's like a hit or miss for me. All right, where were we? Oh, Gui, thank you for the super chat. Ink Exoda, thank you so much for the super chat. It feels so weird hearing your own language from an EN stream. Have a great time, Shinri. Nice. I hope it was fun. I don't know about the quality of the dubbing, but I think it was really great to be able to play games in their like original native languages. You can try playing Pacify at least once, play with friends. Ooh, it's the one with the girl that has like the tape in the little X mark around her lips. That's like the splash screen, right? Like that's what the image is, right? I think I've seen that one on the Steam like list every now and then. Minion of the cutest purple Maglord 6.0, thank you for the super chat. LMU. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for the super chat. I do not know how to pronounce these names. Cijo, thank you for the super chat. No I Bunny, thank you for the super chat. Obtuse, thank you for the super chat. LMU, thank you for the super chat again. Mousy, thank you for the super chat. LMU, thank you for the super chat once more. Shaco from League of Legends, thank you so much for the super chat. Wait Whoops, thank you for the magenta super. Hungry, thank you for the super chat. Wait Whoops, thank you for the second super chat. LMU, thank you for the 5th super chat. Oh my goodness. And LMU, thank you again for the orange super chat. That's Prate, pronounced Prate. A hungry ghost. People who injure their parents become a Prate after dying. Prate as high as a coconut tree and hands as big as a truck wheel, mouth as small as a pinhole, so they're always hungry, can only make whistling noises. Yeah, we learned a lot about like different cultures and like the entities that exist in their cultures and folklore. It's really cool. Let's see. Super K, thank you for the super chat. LMU, thank you for the super chat. Luca, thank you for the super chat. Malma Rose, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. LMU, thank you for the super chat again. Aaron Celeste, thank you for the super chat. Moon, thank you for the super chat. General WPCO, thank you for the super chat. Son the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Maka Haya, thank you for the super chat. Wait Whoops, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Night of Flowers, thank you for the super chat. And 99, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Thanks for the stream, Shinri, and happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, let's see. I think we may go ahead and call it for here because it is now 3 hours and we managed to get through all the way to February 13th when we played Pamali for the first time, I believe. So I think we made some good progress. And the rest of it's just gonna be more super chat reading. We only ended with 35 total tangents, so I think we're pretty good. We did a super chat reading for once, right? A proper one, yeah. Anyways, chat, thank you so much for stopping by. I know that I did manage to catch like a bunch of the super chats and I'm kind of going over them double, but I just wanted to give it a proper shot and make sure that I catch all the ones that I may have missed or maybe didn't comment on completely. So thank you for being patient. I guess we'll do one more sometime in the future. We'll let them add up, but I think what I want to try to do is moving forward, I want to take a page from my senpai's books and do a stream and then take a quick break, maybe like a 10-minute break just to use the restroom, get some water and all that, and then do a super chat reading right afterwards. I think that's the next like thing I want to try doing. Because I don't really get that many super chats per stream. So if I can get it done on that day when I do the stream, I think it'll be a lot easier to manage. Freshen up, get into topics while it's fresh. Exactly. Yeah. But we'll figure out how we do that. I'll try to see how I want to address that stuff. But anyways, I think that'll be all for today. We'll get to the rest of them later. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. I had a wonderful time and hope you all get some good sleep and good rest. And I think, wait, let me go check. Are any of the boys streaming right now? Let's see. Redirects. I see. Ooh. Magni is doing a super chat reading stream himself. So since Hakka sent over the Hakitos over here, I think we can go drop by Magni's and then stop everyone over there to another, I suppose, cozy-ish super chat reading stream. I don't know how chaotic Magni's gonna get, but we'll do that for now. All right, chat. Thank you again for stopping by. I will see you all next time. Koyasumi, everyone. Koyasumi. I'm gonna do my best to avoid, well, maybe not, I don't know. I still feel antsy. I want to do some more things. So maybe a gorilla stream in like an hour or so. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I promise I'll go eat first. All right, because I haven't had dinner yet, but I'll go eat and then like I'll see how I feel. But I don't know. We'll see.